Welcome back, Nuggets. This mother clucker's got some thoughts. Let's ruffle some feathers and get into this live stream. And oh my gosh, I just did yet another seamless transition, tech-wise, from Clucker's only streams to public streams. Look at this professional YouTube streamer. Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Welcome in. We've got a few early people who are going to be on the replay. King, Kex, and Sunny. Totally understandable. Dizzy Spook, you finally get a live that you can attend, but you have a vet appointment. The good news is this time every week, so hopefully you're not having a vet appointment every week. Hello, Strawberry Milk. Hello, Darkwick and Yummy. Thank you so much for being in here and modding tonight. Hello, Creative Mama. Hello. Hey, Rice Pudine. Welcome in. Hello, Vanita. Hello, Willow. Hi, everybody. Cramblings, you're in here too. Thank you so much for modding. Hello, everybody. How's everybody's weekend? How did everybody's weekend go? I take it we're all out of the weekend at this point. Oh, no. US Nuggets, you still got a Sunday, right? Maybe. Okay, so today, this was a requested video to cover. This is going to be the bonus Texas vlog. Apparently some of Rosa's takes in this, I haven't watched it yet, apparently some of the takes are quite hot. And we're basically going to be staring at Remily's crotch for 45 minutes. Because, look, I get that she's trying not to show her face, his face, because at this point, like, they weren't showing his face, but there are other angles that we can utilize as creators that are not just like bam right there in the face. Monday on the East Coast. Hello, long live Wasabi. Yes, an appropriate username. Crotchageddon. Remily had some really terrible takes. Is that in this video? Because I saw a warning from Darkwick, was it? On the Discord that there was a live where he did some bad takes. So, hello, Truma. Hi. Hello, Asha. Oh no, you have migraine symptoms. You'll be listening with your eyes closed. Hopefully this is a good sound palette for you. Because I know that when I'm migraine-y, I really can only listen to specific people. Hopefully I'm it for you. But I will say before we get into it, all of my Paradise content is now up with links on the Discord, links on my post tab. It's all up for replay on Patreon. If you want to check it out, it is a very heavy watch. I was going to dive straight into a YouTube safe version video of it, where basically I'll use stills and explain what's going on and that kind of thing. But I have to be honest, I need a break from Stefan. He's a lot. And, like, for the record, just based on what came out of his mouth is enough for me to label him a predator. I don't need all of the additional stories, although I think the women were very, very brave in coming forward and telling their tale to everybody. So I'm going to do a Eugenia video. you know it's bad when Eugenia is the light, holiday version of video creation. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll go back and revisit more Stefan. So, yeah. You sleep to Yava for migraines. And she has a foghorn on her soundboard, so you're a bit whack. Just a bit. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into this one. This was uploaded only 6 days ago. She's still advertising the documentary in her descriptions, and oh my gosh, look at this ratio. For anyone who's not looking at the screen, this video has 67 likes to 211 dislikes. Goodness, that's something. And it's only gotten 3.2 thousand views. That's not that, like, considering I would be happy with those views. I really would. But considering her following, my goodness. Shall we get into this? Let's go.
Hi, welcome to me. I wanted to film this intro clip before I start the editing process because today's video is like a special bonus piece of content that I was not expecting to be made, like during a Texas trip or during the process of it, because this was filmed like as I was in the air. My boyfriend, without telling me, filmed this whole video and told me about it like as I was gearing to land, essentially. And so I was able
she just put up there, where are we? She put text on the screen.
like as I was gearing to
after the first part was already filmed. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Land, essentially. And so I was able to excitedly run home and hop in back in, or flop into bed really, and watch it with him. And it kind of just extended the joy for a little bit longer before like the sadness of being home truly hit. This was one of, I think, the sweetest things anyone has ever done for me, because this video was his way of like letting me know that he wanted to be a part of my content and he wanted to open himself up more. Because one of the reasons I filmed the way that I did was I had no idea what I was going to be able to include, because my boyfriend Remy, he didn't know how involved he wanted to be. Obviously this was
So wait, he's filmed this and sent it to her to upload? Is that what's going on? So he filmed his own crotch? All right, look, choices were made. I assumed it was her because she's done this many a time before, but apparently, maybe they're made for each other. Maybe we're seeing that.
It was like a couple months ago now, so a lot's happened and he's much more involved, obviously, as you guys have seen. And now his face is fully out and everything. And I'm very excited to edit this and put this up for you guys to watch. I do want to put a disclaimer, because I did watch this with him and I was a little mortified with what he decided to do with my macaroni and cheese. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Just, you guys better be nice to him in the comments. Okay? I'm watching you.
How bad does it have to be for Roz to think it's bad? Hello, down by the river. Welcome in. Hello, Mike. It's the Roz show. All eyes on QLR. Yes. She's hopping at the moment.
I mean it. I do not align with some of the decisions he made with my macaroni and cheese, and we're not a part of the instructions that I set for him. But it's his mouth, it's his life, it's his kitchen, and we're going to let him vibe, and we're going to be nice. Okay.
Can we just notice? She just did the, I'm watching you eyes checky thing. She did it into the viewfinder, not into the camera. Did you catch that? She's doing that to herself, not to her audience.
But I'm excited to edit this back, or watch this back and edit it, and I'll let you guys kind of know my concluding thoughts. I do anticipate putting a lot of like notes on the screen throughout the video if I have something I want to add, but I'm actually not in this video. This was filmed before you guys knew what his face looked like, so it is cut at his head, but he's just kind of cooking and talking about his side of the trip. And again, I really want to reiterate, completely unprompted. I had no idea he was going to say any of this.
Can we just for a moment stop eye clucking ourselves in the viewfinder? Why do all of the girls do this? And Rachel is one of them too. Can we just look at the camera? Look as though you are currently speaking and addressing your audience. Look at your audience. Just for a second. Just acknowledge that there is more to this world than you.
And like I said, I think this is one of the coolest things anyone's ever done for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and later.
Hello, and welcome to Remy. I just got back home from dropping Rosie off at the airport, and
Remily and my nails match at the moment. We're twinning. But Vera, it's her autism. Well, she's making eye contact with herself. Does that count? Wait, something just dawned. Oh, so why am I not clicking? I've gotten too used to the members only streams. I apologize. Wait, something just dawned on me. He sent her content of him cooking. Yeah. So, yeah. That's interesting. That doesn't speak to if he has that predilection. This would be backwards, right? Hello, crazy cat lady. Lurking for a while, folding laundry. Good evening, good day. Hi, Vera. I love that. Happy folding. Vera, I really enjoyed your coverage of the Paradise. Thank you for all the time you spent getting that out to us so quickly. Oh, it was my pleasure. Well, sort of. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's leave it there. I have to eye clock myself because no one else is at the moment. No one has the opportunity. Oh my goodness. Hey Jag girl, hello, welcome in. Hey Rue, you're here. I'm so glad. I raised my arms like you could see. I don't know why I do that. Not Vera admitting to being Remily. Did not. Who else has black nails here at the moment? Who else is a quirky goth queen? Yeah, I said predilection content, crotch, and food. And
it was emotional. There was a lot of crying. It wasn't easy. But I'm home now, and I'm actually doing pretty okay. It is a lot. I don't feel like I've fully processed all of the emotions yet, but they'll hit. I'm just
Yeah, but we're still waiting for another visit, aren't we? Has anybody been, because to be fair, I've been very caught up with all of this Paradise stuff, so less so caught up with Roz at the moment. Does anybody know, is there another visit planned? Because to my mind, that's going to tell us exactly how he felt this visit went. He's possibly a quirky goth queen too. Hello, Nerf Mom. You're late. But home, you can give full attention. I love that. Joined my Patreon tonight. Thank you so much. Welcome to the clucking crew. And you can't wait to start watching. There's a lot of content, and I'm actively streaming on Patreon now as well. So some people prefer Discord, some people prefer Patreon, but you'll get all of the content over there. Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to prepare for it when it does. I need to eat something, and my lovely girlfriend left behind a bunch of food that she made herself because she is very generous. And it's one of the many things.
Very generous. We had to think about that word. Hey Des, welcome in. So this is mac and cheese that she's made, which, I mean, to be fair, it looks like mac and cheese. It does resemble that. There's a lot of beige going on. I'm interested to see how he transforms this cuisine into a Remily delicacy.
Things that I love about her. She's so sweet. But I told her I wanted to reheat some of this mac and cheese. So she gave me like a set of instructions and like how to do everything. And so I'm just gonna follow what she says because, you know, she knows best. So what she told me.
She put on the screen smart man crying emoji because she knows best. See, the thing is though, here's what's going through my mind. I know that's not what this video is about, but this is what conjures in my head. The final night that she released a, you know, bonus content vlog for that, where they were sitting doing their nails. And he seemed like he was being very conflict adverse, which made me feel like there had been reasonable amount of conflict. And I think that when it comes to Roz, that makes sense. I think she, in and of herself, tends to bring conflict to the table. And if there hasn't been another trip scheduled, I'm currently working on the assumption that the fantasy is greater than the reality, because the reality comes with a lot of caring and stuff like that. There's things that you need to do for somebody if you're dating somebody with that kind of physique, right? Caring related things, washing related things, that sort of thing. So I am at the moment thinking that he is all in for the fantasy of the quote chubby girl and all out for the reality. I saw some people come in. Hello, geek. You'll be listening until you pass out. I hope you sleep well when you get there. Okay. How does one say your name? Hello, welcome in. I see Thomas. CDA Thomas? Or is it like Kadath Thomas? Anyway, the food is, yeah, gross. Okay. His thumb is naked. How? Oh, rude. Hello, Kay. Welcome in. Remy is bold to eat it because Rosie has proven that she can cluck up even instant ramen. Do you know what I'm more concerned about than the actual cooking that she does? Because I'm quite passionate about cooking too. It's something that I've really found a lot of joy in. And without a doubt, the things she does to food is an abomination at best. But what concerns me more is the level of hygiene that she employs. Like, all I think about is that one stream where she was cutting meat on a cutting board that she then ate from later, like as a plate. See that. Gotcha. Thank you. See that. I'll remember. It's not a future visit, it's a future move, according to Roz. Yes, but we need him to confirm, don't we? I'm sus at the moment. I'm sus on the whole situation. Also, she didn't even follow the recipe herself in such a way that he could reheat it in an appropriate way. Maybe layer it prior to it being cold and congealed. Also, I'm curious why he pulled out a paper plate if we're reheating. That was interesting. I don't know where he's going with this. Because a paper plate in a microwave, a paper plate in an oven, I don't know. Hello, Jaggy Lee from Scotland. So cool. Hello.
Me either. Here is this is baked mac and cheese. It's not heated up. It's from the fridge. I have the oven preheated to the oven is preheated to 350 now. She told me to take half of this, transfer it over, layer some cheese on top of it, and then put the other half on top, and then put some more cheese on top of that.
She wrote, this recipe is, I'm just reading it out because I know I've got a few people listening, so bear with me. It's for those nuggets with migraines and sleepy time. She's put, this recipe is supposed to be Tinny's famous mac and cheese, or Tiny's famous mac and cheese. I'm sorry to Tiny for some of the sins to come. I swear he didn't know. Does anyone else put a paper plate in the oven? To me, that is very odd, very dangerous, and that's got like some sort of plastic. Is he gonna put that in the oven? I'm upset. Promise I'm a human and am from Earth. I love your name. Promise I'm a chicken and not human. Hi everyone. Had some weird tech difficulties, but you're in. Yay! Welcome in. Mac and cheese soup. It's something. It isn't. Oven, you thought it went in the microwave? Well, he preheated his oven, so we're going in the oven. I I don't know. No, paper plates don't go in the oven. And look, unless he's about to do something else, I don't know why there's a paper plate at play. Let's watch.
As well. We also got some milk here. She told me to add like a tablespoon of that.
Okay, so can I just highlight that the way she's edited this is quite possibly the most lazy way she could have gone about this. Like, I get that this is a video that he filmed for her to then upload, but I feel like, wouldn't it have been cuter if she put herself at the screen, maybe she was doing a little reaction thing to him or whatever, and she was saying these bits and pause it, you know, but that takes more effort. It would have been better content for her to do that, but instead I'm pausing it again, and she's written the milk was because it had been made made a couple of days prior and needed more hydration. Okay. Thank you. Patience, Vera. Let the master cook. And teach us. This is I am at the edge of my seat. I'm thoroughly riveted. That sounded a little sarcastic. It's not all sarcasm. Why would you reheat the entire thing for one serving? That pan is a Roz serving. Yeah, and then you really, like, I'm so sorry if I'm mansplaining, because I'm aware that we're all adults here. We all know how to food, right? You don't want to reheat this multiple times. That's not a good idea. I hope he knows that. Fonts and colors, poor eyes, same, yummy, same. And then you add in a little bit of fun dyslexia and it starts to do interesting things. The words kind of move and blur at the best of times, and this particular font choice, without like if it had a drop shadow, it would have been okay. It would have been better.
And I've got this cute little measuring cup here that has tablespoons on it. And yeah, we're just gonna follow what she told me here, so.
Oh, sir, no. That plastic spoon is going to die a horrible death. Can we get a knife, maybe, and, like, slice this up? Because this is not scoopable at the present moment.
Yeah, this is thick.
She wrote, yeah, babe, it's like 2 pounds of now cold cheese. She thick with 4 C's.
Yeah, this is gonna need a little milk. I might probably add.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that Remily doesn't know how to cook, like, at all. Like, at all. The boy doesn't even know how to deal with, like, cold food. That's interesting. I wonder if he eats out a lot. Don't mind me over here doing research, but I could/would never eat Roz's food. No. He needs a gardening trowel. Hello, Emily Elbows. Welcome in. I haven't seen you before. Yes, I feel that would be a more appropriate tool. I feel like I need an adult chuckin'. Well, good news, Nutty. Oh, hello, Nutty. I didn't see you come in. Hi. Alluding to certain things being thick, yes, but that was Roz. And you remember my current theory is that she's setting him up for one heckin' fall. This is all going to work against him when things eventually go wrong with their relationship. All of this is horrible.
Add the milk right now, to be honest. I'm gonna try 1 tablespoon.
Oh, look at the sad bent spoon. It's just a plastic spoon. It's not made for this.
And see what that does. So.
Remy, this is not going to work. You're just adding cold milk on top of already cold cheese. Okay.
That is 1 tablespoon.
And by the way, sorry I'm pausing a lot. I'm not casting shade on the fact that he doesn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to cook at this age either, because, you know, trauma. But, like, He said that she left him instructions, clearly not enough at this point. So, yeah, please don't take from this that I'm shading him for not knowing how to cook. I'm a little bit surprised considering he's an individual who's living on his own. I thought he would have been a little bit more progressed than this, but yeah, caught me off guard. You think she's spiraling right now after the thing with the doc? Now she's admitted she's smoking pot with those lungs and she's drinking THC. Yeah, I've seen the THC drinks. Yeah. I agree. I don't think this panned out the way she was hoping it would pan out, and things are going south very quickly. And she's also got all of this attention from Girl World now, and if I know Girl World, they're probably going to start looking at Stefan more than Roz. It's a bit of a shit show at the moment for her. Not the fame and fortune that she was hoping for. I mean, who's shocked? I think we all saw it coming. You've seen this and you know where it's going. Oh, Perry. Are we gonna be okay? Oh, dear.
And we're just gonna drizzle it on top just like this. Just like that. We're gonna try and mix this in. It is pretty tough.
I'm sorry. Okay, I just want to say for the record that I really struggled with Arrested Development for a great portion of my life, and at his age, I don't know how much better I would have been. Any mocking that's about to come forth is also mocking my past self. Please don't apply it to yourself. It's just, he's making some very interesting choices. So, oh dear. Hello, Kaz. What are we watching? Remily's Crotch. How do you feel about that? Spoilers. I will not give It Needs to Be Experienced. I appreciate that. This is already shaping up to not be the night that I kind of was expecting, but
Cheese kind of solidified, but that's pretty common for like baked mac and cheese. You kind of have to work with it, you know, after it's been in the freezer for a while. So my mom makes baked mac and cheese pretty regularly for like holidays and stuff. So this is nothing new to me.
Can I just put out there that this is food? This is considered food. You know, I make a mean pasta bake. I really do. It's very good. I enjoy it a lot. Mr. Chukin is enthusiastically nodding over in the corner. It doesn't look like this. If this is the barbecue mac and cheese, I'm gonna have to go to bed. I get super ruffled feathers when barbecue gets ruined. Do we need a trigger warning for food lovers, for passionate cooks out there?
But Rosie's baked mac and cheese is new to me, so, and it is really good. I like it a lot. She cooks it a bit differently than my mom does.
Was that shade? So we're really gonna need some, we're gonna need some heat. Really gonna need some heat. Look at this. It's like, it looks like frosting or lard. The consistency, it's like all of this settled cheese and cream. Just thick. Heckin' thick. Worse than any slop Roz makes herself. Yeah, well, I mean, she did make this. But I suppose this is leftover slop. What's the term where people pretend to be incompetent to get out of a weaponized incompetence? You think that's what he's doing? Thank you, Nutty. Yes, trigger warning. There is a felony committed against barbecue. I think there's multiple felonies. I think we could probably do up like a string of things that this man could be arrested for at this point. Sir, you were the one who suggested adding sugar. Rosie, definitely not a good cook, but if I'd ask you, check yourself there.
But that's okay. It still tastes great, and I cannot wait to have me a bowl of this. And so, yeah, I mean it's kind of loosening up, sort of. So today was emotionally intense.
You know, this is the sort of thing that I'm so horrified by. I kind of want to show Mr. Chukin after, because if I had to see it, he has to see it too. This is food. Crime scene. Yes. Oh, it's something. It's something.
I mean, me and Rosie were both very... Oh, shit. We're both pretty emotional about today, and, you know, last night we were talking to each other, and,
Nuggets. He's handling the paper plate like he's gonna put it on the paper plate and then put the paper plate in the oven. I am several levels of distressed. I mean, hopefully it's an electric oven and not a gas oven. But yeah, these plates have plastic coatings on them. You can see the shine there. You don't want to heat that plate. That's like carcinogen city right there. Who the cluck burns Rue? I didn't actually see that one yet. Was it even a roux that she made, or was she just calling it a roux? I don't know. You're so scared right now. It's okay. We're going through this together. This is what we call trauma bonding. Nikki, welcome in. Me doing the Grandpa Simpson, walking into a brothel, seeing Bart working there and walking back out. Sorry, Nikki. How many times have you already traumatized yourself with this video? I haven't seen it yet. We're very upset.
yeah, just getting the feelings out, because she didn't want to leave. I didn't want her to leave either, and it was a lot, but we both know that, you know, this will not be the last time that we will be seeing each other.
You know, there are not many times, thank you so much, mods, there are not many times where I'm filming and I actually wish that I did show my face. This is one of the times, one of the very, very, very few times where I've gone, I just wish that I could emote to you all. But it's essentially the emoji, you know, pulling the grimace expression. I hate this. Looks like scrambled eggs and corn. An audio warning. He attempts to tenderize. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry, just that phrasing. Oh shit, I've lost it. He attempts to tenderize the macaroni until elderly people can eat it. Should one tenderize macaroni? I've never heard of that before. Got the gigs. Yes. Hello, Veronica. Welcome in. Aren't you glad you're here? It is mac and cheese.
In person, like we have been for the past 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put half of this on the plate here. Because he's probably gonna watch this and be like, he's doing it wrong. You gotta do it this.
She wrote, no, not yet. He. So, no, he's not doing it wrong yet. He's not doing it wrong yet? He put cold milk on cheese and then tried to mix it in. Both products are cold. Hey, the shade. Y'all are sick watching this one more than once. Gets coat and hat. Well, to be fair, I haven't seen it yet. I was saving this. It was requested. I just saw Darkwick's. It's ASMR. Hey, it is for somebody. For sure.
But you know what? I'm trying my best, okay? I'm just, you know... You made this, honey. I'm just...
Does she not have a problem with the paper plate? No, like, okay, for real, though? Like, giggles aside, I'm genuinely concerned about this plate going in the oven. I should just shut up and watch.
It's gonna be amazing either way. Like, I'm not stressing. Also, I'm gonna make some, we made, like, some pork loin, and I have some left over, and I'm gonna add it, to this. So I think that's...
You know what is a really good product to use in the oven? The tray that it's on at the moment.
It's about half, right? I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of that, because this is hella thick.
Rice Poutine, thank you so much. How do you cluck up reheating food? Honestly, like I say, I'm making fun of my past self. I feel like I could have clucked this up. I do at one point. Well, actually, no, maybe not though. Actually, maybe I wasn't even this bad. Like, trying to use the plastic spoon I could see my past self using, but yeah, I don't know. But thank you so much.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sir, pro tip. I know you didn't ask, but this is unsolicited advice time from Vera. Unless that milk is thoroughly heated, it's not going to assist in anything you've got going here. At all.
Being crazy with the milk here. Just gotta drizzle it over. Hopefully it loosens up a little.
She wrote, the milk was absolutely needed. Look, yeah, but like during the reheating process is when the milk goes, because like even if you wanted to just use a microwave for this, chuck it in a bowl, heat it so that it's slightly warm, add the milk, mix it through, then continue the heating process. This is absurd. Is this what Roz does? This is what she told him to do, right? This is why he's doing that. She said the milk was absolutely needed, probably 3 to 4 tablespoons for the whole thing. Sitting in the fridge dries it out. Yes, it does. It does. But cold cheese is going to stay congealed regardless until you start heating it. You can't get past the amount of cheese. It's like cheese fondue with a side of macaroni. ASMR. Hopefully somebody's enjoying it. I'm delighted, for the record. Is this like a certain kind of predilection? I think it might be. Do you ever like get yourself into a situation where you just kind of step back from yourself and your awareness and question the life choices that led you to this exact moment in time? Just something about that right now. A fondue sounds really good right now. Yeah. Cheese fondue followed by a chocolate fondue. I could do that. I could make a mean one of those, just saying.
It'll loosen up more once it's like heated up and stuff. Me and Rosie went to go see my parents, which was awesome, by the way. It went very well. My mom, she loves Rosie and considers her to be...
She wrote, his mum is the best. Yellow heart, purple heart, yellow heart, purple heart.
a part of the family, and, you know, that's kind of how my mom is. She's a very, she's very welcoming.
Wow, that is some heckin' testing on this particular plastic ladle. This is a lot. Does he have no, like at this point, just think, look. I was about to say, surely he has a metal spoon. At this point, this spoon would be better than this spoon.
Of people who have entered her children's life. Like, I remember growing up, me and some of my siblings would have, like, friends over. She would treat them like, you know, as if they were family, and that's kind of how...
What is this technique he's doing? He's, like, using the base of the spoon to smudge down the congealed cheese and macaroni. What is he attempting to do here? Is it... Grab a spatula. Because at this point, there would be several utensils that would be a better choice than this plastic spoon. Well, how did I get here? I was tired of other channels during the ALR crash out, then the LC era, so I went looking for a new home, and here I am. I'm so glad you're here, Benita. Rice Pudding, thank you so much. This reminds me of the belly button video. I don't know the belly button video. Do I need to know the belly button video? I'd be open to links. Thank you so much, Rice Pudding.
How she's always been. I really like that about her. It has loosened up a little. I probably need to, like, mix it just a little bit more. It might be smarter, since this is already loosened up, to put the other half back in and maybe add one more tablespoon of milk if I have to, but I don't want to make this too loose because it's going to loosen up in the oven as well, so I don't know.
Not once in my entire life have I seen a technique like this to reheat something like this. He dug too greedily and too deep. What? Oh my. He spent his money buying new furniture that wouldn't break under Roz, and food to feed her couldn't afford utensils as well. I would so laugh if we, like, went through his large utensil drawer and there's a metal spoon there. Like a, you know, a big ladle-y one. Yummy. Yummy knows. You don't want to see it. Oh dear. Is he eating off the plate though? I think he does, right? Why is he messing with the pan? What I want to know is, why is there going to be a paper plate put into the oven when there's a baking tray here? Yes, I do. I see what you mean about tenderizing. He's like using a spoon the way no spoon should be used. This is so not what I expected tonight. Oh, wine ride. Just got here. Are we loosening up a tuna noodle casserole? It's mac and cheese. Also, hello. Aren't you glad that you're here? Oh. If I go looking for this video, will I regret having eyes? Let's leave it to Yami. If Yami's aware, Yami knows what I do on my channel. If you feel it's appropriate to side quest Yami, get me a link. If you feel it's not, then don't. We'll leave it there.
I might not do that, actually. So hungry right now, to be honest. I haven't really eaten much today. Like, I don't remember... Oh. remember what all I had today, to be honest. Oh, I had Whataburger. Yeah, me and Rosie had some Whataburger earlier. She got me like a bacon cheeseburger, and she got like a...
I'm just fully hypnotized by the way the noodles smush and then spring back into shape while he's doing this. She wrote, Whataburger trumps In-N-Out any day of the week. Fight me in the comments if you must. Okay, she's trying to be very cute and quirky. It's still giving lazy, I'm sorry. We like Vera monetized, not hit by YouTube. Maybe it can be a Discord thing. Let's do that. He's not invited to the barbecue.
Patty melt, which is actually pretty fucking fire. Like, Whataburger is...
She wrote, it really was, but special shout out to the chicken ranch wrap they had. I was obsessed. The random capitalization mid-sentence is throwing me off a little bit. You're right. Except I think this is unironic. Wide Ride said this watches like those rage bait videos on Facebook where people do simple things in the most frustrating way to drive engagement. And they do that as well with like cleaning videos, you know, where you see all of they'll like pour all of the cleaning products into a toilet, and then even though some of the combinations they do is actually dangerous, you know, like causing chlorine gas and things like that. He's technically not invited to Texas or owned by the people of. Does he get rejected from the entire state for this? No, exactly. Do not mix bleach with anything. It's not safe.
You know, pretty good. Being in Texas my whole life, like, I've been around Whataburger, like, my whole life.
Just like look at the, I'm pointing at my screen, you can't see my finger. Look at where he pushes it and then watch the noodles spring back. It's hypnotic.
Life, but for her it was like a big deal because there are no Whataburgers in Florida, and she loves Whataburger.
She wrote that there are no Whataburgers in Florida. Y'all know I don't vlog or film eating out in most situations, especially fast food. I interpreted that as because she doesn't really go out. Can we talk about how much Mac is on the plate? Yeah, I still don't see his vision here for reheating said food. Did Nikki actually leave? I think she actually left. Clucker. Yeah. Yep.
So this is all flattened out here. I've already washed my hands and stuff, so.
I know that's what I like from my mac and cheese, it to be nice and flat.
This cheese does look a little clumpy, so I'm gonna like loosen it up while it's in the bag. I gotta be pretty generous with the cheese, to be honest. Also, if you're wondering why like one hand is painted, like my nails, well these are not painted, but these are painted.
She wrote, genuinely didn't even notice while rewatching till right now. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji.
It's because Rosie did paint my nails. She painted these nails.
And they didn't set because you were using a UV light on a normal nail polish. So you had to remove them because they stayed tacky and it was put on way too thick.
But it was towards the end of our trip and we simply didn't have the time to finish.
She wrote, he ended up having to redo both. He had a new base coat that wasn't compatible with the gel nail polish. It wasn't gel nail polish. How does she still... Okay, this is willful, right? I need to have a rant about this. It was clearly not UV set nail polish. See the aforementioned live stream if you want to see my entire rant on their nail polish session. But it had nothing to do with the compatibility of the base coat. It had to do with the fact that they were trying to set it with a UV light, which wouldn't have taken enough time for a normal nail polish to actually set, which is what it was. And I have no doubt that, like, this was uploaded, hang on, small side quest, this was uploaded 6 days ago. She did that video, which one was it? Trip recap, this one, 4 weeks ago, was it? Yeah, that one. So you're telling me that, like, you know, 50,000 people in the meantime hadn't told her this is ridiculous, you're using normal nail polish, and she's still referencing that. I don't believe that she hasn't learned in that time. So this is rage baiting. This is her inviting the negative attention that she gets. You can't convince me that she doesn't love this. This is her ideal situation. I'm sure that she just thrives in the drama of it all, and I cannot get my head in there why you would want to invite this, but this is rage baiting. Nothing short of rage baiting. Hello, Nerdly, welcome in. She thinks she knows more than everyone. Do you, like, I do agree. Do you think that she does think that? In this case, or do you think she is genuinely just rage baiting? Because I'm sure somebody's told her. Why would you want to be a lol cow? Yeah, I mean, what comes to mind is there's a quote in Fight Club. I can't believe how often Fight Club comes up in my channel. There's a quote that in it that says something along the lines of, what would you choose to be, God's worst enemy or no one? And I feel like with these girls, they would rather be God's worst enemy, so to speak, because otherwise they're not relevant. They're no one.
Finish this other hand, so I'm gonna have to go back and, like, do this one so that it doesn't look weird. When we were at the airport, it was like dead. Like there was like no one there. It's kind of surprising, actually. It was.
She said, "Sorry about the crinkling. I wanted to keep this story in."
It was like Tuesday evening, which I guess isn't a very busy time of day for airports. But
I ask myself that a lot. Rice pudding, yeah, but at what cost to defend PDFs? Why would you want to be a person like that? I don't know. I really don't. And I find myself asking, you know, yeah, but at what cost? So much. So much. Hello, KY Dad. Yeah, I don't know. All I can figure is that they genuinely revel in having some celebrity status, like, at all, and it could be argued that all of us reacting to it, it's just fueling it. But yeah, it's I don't know. Spoiler alert, no story, he was just rambling about nothing, so it could have been cut out.
to be honest, I don't go to airports often. I actually hate airports because they stress me out, and I don't like planes because I have fear of heights, and, you know, it's just... Flying is stressful, traveling is stressful, but, you know, when you reach your destination...
She just wrote straight facts, lol. I don't know.
It all feels worth it, so...
She wrote, definitely more than worth it. See, why wasn't she just on the screen reacting to this herself? This is clearly a reaction of his video. Just, like, yeah, pick the laziest route. Don't hone your craft, the thing that is your sole income. Like, I don't have a problem with people who are doing YouTube because it's a hobby and they don't necessarily want to get better, they're just doing it for a bit of fun or whatever, like, but as soon as it starts to become your vocation, you're doing it for your job, your sole income, have a little bit of pride in what you're doing. Learn things, get better at things. Sorry, I'm just reading. I'm reading. You love airports? You're so excited to go somewhere fun. I hate airports. Too overstimulating. More cheese. So, okay, so here's what I'm hoping happens. I hope he's taken like approximately half out to put on the plate. He's sufficiently flattened this pan of noodles. He's going to put a layer of cheese because we definitely need more cheese here. And then he's going to put this back on top and then flatten it out and possibly put more cheese. That's what I'm hoping, so that this plate does not go into the oven.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this cheese on top of the mac here. Still some.
Also, I feel the need to have a small rant because he's at home, right? He has his plates and cutlery and the ability to wash them. This is using a paper plate that's disposable. It's wasteful at this point, right? It's better for the environment. It's better for everything to just take the plate out, wash it, put it back. Isn't that a huge portion of food? Yeah, I'd say so. It looks like it could feed a family at this point. And I'm hoping that what he didn't do with it was reheat all of this with the new cheese and then put it back in the fridge and then pull it out again and reheat it. And yeah, there's a lot of concerning things, like genuinely concerning things going on in this moment. Yeah, the amount of mac on the plate is enough for most people, let alone I don't know if I would eat all of that. Mr. Chukin could definitely put that away. But he's a big dude. Remily's not a big dude.
Little clumps in here. Grab more handfuls of this because there's a lot of surface area in this pan. You can never have too much cheese. I love cheese. It's just amazing. I tried this cheese myself, by the way, and I'm pretty proud of it. We're gonna start putting the other half back on.
Oh, thank goodness. That plate is not going in the oven.
Here.
Yeah, pasta, well, not just pasta, but yeah, it's such a dangerous thing to heat cool. Generally speaking, you don't want to be reheating multiple times of a lot of foods like that. They both need serve safe training. They really do. Like I say, that one live, she cut up raw meat on a cutting board and then ate from it after she'd finished cooking. All right, Remy, you've had enough mac and cheese. Put the spoon down. I wonder how many calories would be in this entire thing. I also wonder how much sodium would be in this entire thing.
Yeah. It is still thick, but it'll loosen up like when it heats up. And then after this, I'm probably gonna heat up the pork, the leftover pork I have in there that me and her made together.
Oh no.
You know, it's kind of funny because
he's not multi-reheating pork, is he? That would not be good.
Because, you know, being back in my apartment without Rosie being here is... it's different. You know, I dropped her off a few hours ago and I already miss her. But when I came back to my apartment, I can still kind of feel her presence here.
She wrote, "Not me, about to cry right now."
My cats are being very wild right now. Okay, so I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up.
I'm gonna say a blanket yes, but I'm keen to hear what your perspective is on where the fuck up is. I'm sorry, I'm feeling very sassy. It's probably not his fault. We know he has arrested development. It's just this is some next level stuff. Yeah, they're both mentally 15. They're both under the effects of arrested development for sure, and possibly other things. Oh, probably could still smell her excessive perfume. Do you know? Just a little side quest. Do you remember a while back I said that there were people here with kids that, treated the chickens in a way that I wasn't super happy with? Anyway, their mother hugged me very briefly for like a second. And the top that I was wearing, I've washed 3 times since, and like worn it and sweated in it, and because it's a work shirt, and washed it, and it still smells like her perfume. The staying power of whatever that perfume is impressive. Whoever said it was like a kid playing in mud was right. It is a bit. Yeah. The longer this goes on, the better you feel about being single, gremlins.
But we're just gonna learn from our mistakes and adapt and overcome, because there's not enough macaroni. I probably should have taken out more macaroni.
So, yeah, you sometimes you feel like it's basic life skills though. Yeah, so for a little bit of like at least personal insight here, my mother, among other things, created a lot of fear around the kitchen for me, like to the point where I was afraid to even use a knife because she would stand over me and like hover and make these like noises, as I was going to cut myself, even though not necessarily a sharp knife. And what I will say, when I finally got past her influence, it took me a long time to be able to get into the kitchen and face that fear. And so I was definitely at somewhere around this level for a while. So things can happen that cause this for sure. One thing I will say, I would not have put it on the internet. I had enough sense to know that. Rice pudding, thank you so much. Reminder, this is Roz's Tiny's mac and cheese. I hope I'm saying that right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. He is reheating and apparently about to do some obscene things to this. Yeah. She had a viral recipe to follow and clucked it up. Yeah. Teeny? Not tiny. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, look, I think it's clear that he does have arrested development. We don't know how far his trauma goes. We know that he describes his upbringing as in a hardcore conservative Christian family, and that it does sound like his mother has some fairly controlling tendencies. So maybe it's just a case of like the mother did everything and didn't let him in the kitchen, so he genuinely hasn't got these life skills. But what I will say, he's been living alone for a while that we know of. Long enough that I would have thought, maybe start to get some basic things like knowing how to reheat food, for example. But he hasn't, which kind of shows where he's at in his journey with arrested development, right? Did you miss the misogyny? I don't think so, unless I missed it too. I don't think we've gotten there yet. We're only 13 minutes in. Hey, we're making good time. 13 minutes, nearly 14 minutes of raw footage, and we've been streaming for over an hour. We're doing well.
Here, but I'm trying my best. Okay.
She wrote, to be fair, we ate some of it. It wasn't a whole batch. So she's trying to defend his perceived mistake of having not removed enough of the mac and cheese onto the plate before adding the cheese. Oh gosh. Oh, this is just such a nightmare. She thinks that this is correct. I don't know who I'm more concerned about, because, one thing that you will say about Roz is she cooks a lot. Why does she think this is correct? What has happened? That's on par for Vera. Did you miss the pinch and roll? Hello, Jenny. Depends. Define pinch and roll. There was some rolling. You've never had to do this to reheat your mac and cheese. It's a technique for sure. For sure.
Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. I'm just hungry. I want to eat my girlfriend's food because I miss her and she's not here right now, so. Kind of like what I was saying, like, my place still, like, still has her, like, energy, you know?
It still has her smell. That's what he's trying to say. Nutty, thank you so much. This is 100% all Rosa's fault. Angry Vera, chicken butt. Yes, yes. Oh, and if this is who he's getting cooking advice from, no, like, it's bad enough that she does that. Can we not start spawning the techniques all over the place too? Vera, you're so sweet to be so full of hope. I'm glad you think that, because I feel like I'm being very harsh to this poor guy. Oh dear. I try to consider multiple angles.
There's a, still kind of smells like her, which smells sweet, kind of like apples and...
Not sickly sweet? Because sickly sweet is where my brain went. Hello, Quirky, welcome in. Listening while you go to sleep. I hope this is good sleepy time stuff, because it's a little horrifying, not gonna lie.
Honey and maybe a hint of like strawberry, but...
She wrote, literally tearing up, don't mind me. We can't see you. Why bother with this? If this was a little bit of a reaction, would that not have been cuter if she was just in the bottom corner and she's like, you know, fanning her face or something? It would have been better.
Rosie tends to like very sweet scents. Okay, so...
Sir, stop it. Don't do that. This is the only view we get. Why don't do that?
I'm not gonna put as much cheese on this on the top here as I did for the middle layer, because it's gonna kind of drizzle it on there. I hope I'm doing this right.
She said, you still are, for now. Love you, sweetie. So we haven't yet gotten to the part that she's going to take exception to. All of this is good. All of this is according to her instructions. We're not at the outrageous part. Thank you so much for linking Quirky Moments. If any of you haven't checked out Quirky Moments yet, it's such an amazing new channel that deserves all of the support in the world. And the first video, so what did you call it? Episode 1 or... hang on. Something like that. It proceeds actually going to a charity that they've vetted and everything. So please give some love if you can, and if you haven't already. You're going to be upset when you see what she found egregious. Oh no. Okay. All right. I'm gonna continue.
That looks great, to be honest. I think it looks great. If y'all don't think it looks great, then...
Pat, I clicked on to lurk while trying to sleep, and you guys are too funny, I cannot. And how is he touching his junk in our face while failing to be an adult? Just what is this? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Quirky Moments is monetized. Gaslighting himself. Sorry about the sleep, Pat. Hopefully you can get there.
I don't agree, but we can say our different...
Sorry. I keep pausing it and then she keeps putting text on the screen. I've got people listening. I need to read it. Stop it. He's so sweet and unproblematic. I would have said something so different.
This aside and still be friends, you know. This oven's been it's been preheated for a while, so
What's a while? We need instructions. I want to know where this is going.
she told me $3.50 for 25 minutes, so
Is it a really big oven? That's a lot.
I'm gonna listen to her because
Right, Rice. Who the clock says someone isn't problematic? It's a special kind of love that you wouldn't understand, okay?
this is her recipe, and
It's Teeny's from TikTok, but he's so sweet for saying that. Okay.
I want to have it in the way she wants me to have it. So I'm gonna put this in the oven real quick. Gonna do the top rack. And we're gonna set the timer. It's 25. I'm gonna get out the pork. Probably need to clean up here.
Okay, so firstly, my first fear was fine. That plate did not go in the oven like I was worried about. But my second fear is clearly this is a large amount of food, and he's talking about adding pork to it. I'm going to assume that this probably didn't get thrown out after he didn't consume it all. This is so dangerous. And more to the point, I feel like having it, there's a social responsibility, right, when you're putting things on the internet. I really feel like that should be addressed. Hopefully, everybody has the sense that's watching it. I don't love this.
I like to clean like as I go. That way I don't have like a huge mess at the end.
Same. Was that a shot at Roz? Oh no. I'm just, a lot can be told from just watching people do like very normal everyday things, and this man is struggling to sweep some crumbs or some extra food off of his cooktop. He doesn't even have that life skill. This Arrested Development is far worse than I thought it was. Far worse. All right, you're on fire tonight. Clean as you go, that stove tells me otherwise. To be fair, Roz has been there for like 2 weeks, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You reckon there's no way he was in the military? Because they would have taught him differently. Maybe just like basic training. Des, stop it. What is that? Oh, the visuals that accompanied that comment.
Work smarter, not harder. Ooh. This has a very nice color to it.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay. That is an obnoxious beep.
Huh? My oven just beeped and I'm not too sure why. Gotta transfer it.
That is actually a good point. How could he not learn chores in the military? I have too many family members who have served. He hasn't served. So So what are you thinking? Either that he's out and out lying about it, or I know that he's been diagnosed with bipolar. Is it possible that maybe he got some manner of dismissal? Anyone on the inside have any takes on this kind of thing? But you're right. You're right, because they essentially need to look after all of their things, don't they? You would think that there would be a modicum of, like, life skill that he doesn't even have. And I could understand that reheating food, maybe not, because they do have cooks and things like that, but I don't know. But he's been living, like, I think I worked out he's been living alone in this house for, like, a good 6 months when he met Roz. I could be a little cagey on that timing, but that would mean that he's actually approaching, like, a year living by himself in this house. He was discharged, so maybe him not being able to keep up was part of it. Maybe. Supposedly it was due to mental health. Yeah, well, I could see that with the bipolar, for sure. You've heard he was discharged, but you thought he still would have been there long enough to learn some skills. I guess not if you're not open to the learning. It does add an extra layer onto his story, for sure. Oh yes, I know that. Tidiness is non-negotiable. Yeah, I know that. Good point. Maybe living with Roz was enough to make him regress. To be fair, he only had fruit snacks and Uncrustables when Roz showed up. Yeah, it could be that he's living on, like, takeout and things like that. Like, it's possible that there is, like, a bit of a bachelor lifestyle going on here. Not to say that that's all single males, for sure, but some. He was there for 3 years. This doesn't add up, does it? Something's wrong here. Which, of course, makes me go, what is wrong here? Yeah, this is unusual. Very unusual. Does this make me a go-well pet?
Into the pot here. This kind of has, like, a pretty nice color to it. I like it. It's like a very rich.
Oh no, he's gonna heat up that whole thing. This is pork. Just in case anybody needs to hear this, don't do this. Reheat just what you're gonna eat. It's not safe to keep reheating. There is technically a safe way to do it, but not the way he's doing it. I wouldn't risk it. I just wouldn't. Hello, Zalfruit. Woke up to feed my cat, so I'm hopping in. This may not be the start to the day that you were intending. Oh, gosh. Quirky. Oh, this is truly us trauma bonding. My tummy troubles look like this when I take my iron supplements. Oh dear. It's just a matter of time before he does this and something goes wrong. Yeah, for sure. For sure. This is not safe. Quirky, somehow that thought is way less graphic than this. It kind of is, isn't it?
Kind of barbecue brown kind of color. This looks good. It's not even heated up yet. I would love to get, like, some potatoes, some carrots, and, like, turn this into, like, kind of a pot roast.
With respect, does he know how to do this? Like, not to be mean, but just what we've seen up to this point, does he know how to use this saucepan? Oh, hey, I nearly missed it. This is a metal spoon. He had a metal spoon. What? So the amount of, like, the volume, when you take the volume of food that he is cooking right now, this looks like he could be sitting down with his entire family to consume this. Now, my nuggets. We're in a predicament because usually I just chuck the "be right back" Vera Chukin on the screen, and I listen while I go away, but there is so much happening. I do need to put you on a very brief "be right back" screen, and then I will come back and we will continue. So please chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back. I need to make like a chicken compilation video so that you can watch that while I'm away. Because every now and then we do encounter these streams where it's just like everything is happening all at once and I can't really step away briefly. It's a fun ride, this stream. Very honestly, this is not what I thought we were in for today. I'm delighted, honestly.
With the broth and the pork. There's not a whole lot left, but
Do you want a cute Silky story? Yamano's like, give us Silkies! I'm gonna give you a cute Silky story anyway. I have two broody Silkies at the moment, Salt and Kylie. And both of them are little rage spheres. They don't peck though, they're so sweet. But they grump at you. Like, I can go to open the door and I can already hear that these girls are grumping at me. Anyway, you know when chickens go broody, they basically want to sit on eggs. They're ready to hatch eggs, essentially. But what's happening at the moment, because there's two broody Silkies, for some reason, Salt has the instinct to sit on things, and Kylie only has the instinct to sit on eggs if they're there. So what this is resulting in is basically Salt sitting on Kylie. And this is how they chill. Is Pepper okay with a broody Salt? She is. Pep, and now that Salt's not laying, Pep is basically guarding the door. It's so cute. She'll stand there all day and just nothing is getting to those girls. It's adorable. Anyway, Silky time over. Let's continue.
I think there's enough to where I can do something like that. So as it heats up, the broth is gonna loosen up a bit. Because right now it just looks like sludge, but that's because it's been in the fridge this whole time.
You need pictures. I'll try and get you pictures tomorrow. Yeah, they're pretty much existing like that, so it should be easy. Gordon clucking Ramsay. Oh dear. Oh, this is too much food. Unless he does turn around and say, my parents are coming to dinner or whatever, but so far he's only been saying that he hasn't eaten all day and that he wants to experience, because, you know, Roz made it and he wants to, yeah, I don't know. It's too much food.
While this heats up, I kind of want to talk about the trip. The trip was lovely. It was a lot of fun, and while me and Rosie didn't get to do everything we wanted to do, you know, 2 weeks is a lot of time, like, especially for people meeting each other in person for the first time.
Yeah, I agree. He is a disaster, but I'm concerned that the kind of savvy manipulator that she is, she's taking advantage of him in some way. I don't know. I don't think he is in a place where he can fully comprehend exactly where this is going. You love those pampered silky bath time videos. Yeah, I semi-regularly need to bath. Particularly Salt, because she's a white Silky and she manages to get mud all over her. Anyway, Silkies love personal attention. She does do all of what those videos do. And little Axel, the Silky Rooster, you lower him into the bath and he'll just pick his feet up and float there. It's so cute. Like a duck.
And it still didn't feel like enough time because there were some things
She said facts, 100%, 100%.
that we wanted to do that we just couldn't get done, unfortunately. But
I'm so sorry, I'm being distracted by the Silky. Gotta have a blow dryer. Yes, all of my chickens love to be blow dried, even though the roosters pretend like they don't like it. They totally like it.
this will not be the last time that me and her will be doing something like this.
But nothing's happened yet. I'm really interested to know when that's gonna happen, sir.
And I'm excited for the next time we get to do this. Oh, here we go. There we go. Starting to heat up a little bit. I hope this was the right move. My cats are fucking with something. Cleo! Cleo, get out.
I don't like the way you just talked to that cat. Okay. Yeah, interesting take. I think he's really overconfident and uninterested in learning life skills. I'm picking that up at the moment. I think that's right. Or putting real effort in. He's a manipulator too. That said, Rosie is definitely capable of out-manipulating him. Yeah, for sure. She's skilled. Not bright, but skilled. For sure. Let's hope his mum is keeping an eye on Rosie. I don't know if that's any better, honestly. we said it at the same time. Mind reading. Yeah. I know that people do it. Look, it's breaching a line for me. I don't like that. You can't with these two. Yeah. I'm sure the cats are fine, but I didn't like that. No, I didn't either. No. I don't speak to my chickens like that. Although, can I just say that scolding a rooster when he's acting out, scolding him like you would scold a child, works surprisingly well. But you scold with love. But having said that, it's not harsh like that. You just like hands on hips and look down at them. Absolutely not, sir. What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Hey, no. Sir, no. That's not okay.
Hi, Cleo. Say
Put
hi,
her
Cleo.
down. Put her the cluck down.
Oh, she smells
That is not safe. I don't like that.
it. She smells the pork. Yeah, as I was saying, me and Rosie feel like we get along very well, and we're very good for each other. We kind of balance ourselves out because I'm a very like calm, gentle kind of guy, and
Oh, we didn't just see that. I'll just put that out.
she's a very expressive and colorful kind of girl. And
She wrote, I'm trying to not be too distracting with a ton of notes. But this is seriously the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me. I love this so much. Mixing all the grease into it. Mm-hmm. Someone else that shouldn't have animals. I know that there is a margin like of error for people who are still fairly decent animal keepers, and I thought that the way he was handling his cats in previous videos that we've seen were fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to watch. I don't agree with it. Rooster, get your chicken butt to the timeout coop and think about what you did. No, seriously, it works really well. Because roosters, I know this is not why you're here, but you're getting chicken facts anyway. In rooster world, the only thing that matters is respect. You know, compared to a human's currencies that we can have, it can be respect, but it can also be power, it could be popularity, it could be, you know, a whole range of things. Roosters, it's just respect. So doing any other form of, like, sometimes people will submit them and pin them to the ground and things like that, it's only teaching them to fear you. They're not actually going to learn to respect you that way. Whereas dogs, you could teach that way. So so yeah, roosters, when you act as the top rooster and scold them like that, it's really effective. And you don't have to do anything else. Your rooster does have a timeout box. It goes there when you scold him. With Tay-Tay, because he has I know that he's our, like, non-binary little guy trying to be a hen and lay eggs and things like that, but he actually does have some manner of processing issue with his optics, so he can get very overstimulated very easily, and when a rooster gets overstimulated, usually they're going to get floggy and pecky. So to curb his behavior, I have a hand signal, and I go, and he knows that I mean business, and if he persists, then he gets scolded. So it's very hands-off, very kind, but ensuring that he maintains the respect that I am the head rooster, that kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's not why you're all here, is it? Don't tell me. Don't tell me what I'm here for. I take it back, Roo. They do. They do. They will sulk like children. They fully do. And when they do, you know that you've gotten your point across. So now you all know how to discipline a rooster. I don't subscribe to the pinning thing personally. I don't feel that it's ever worked. That's a good point. You think the way he treats the cat depends on his mood. Yeah, I've heard this. I don't know much about axolotls. Axolotls? Oh, it's a fun word to say. They need such specialized care, and he absolutely doesn't need one. I hate that they're even in the pet trade. Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't like that. I think a lot of you didn't like that either. And I think that there's probably a lot of people that watch this that it didn't even register for. It's just a personal thing. Axolotls should never be pets. Really. Not even with somebody that knows well, like, how to deal with them and keep them stimulated and things like that. It's just they should be wild. Yeah. Some animals just don't need to be pets, for sure. Oh, I could see how so I could see how this could be true in his mind. He assumes axolotls are pets that don't need much maintenance. They aren't pets to begin with. So something that lives in water that you can buy in a pet shop, I think it would make sense that you, without researching, you might assume that they're like fish. But even fish need stimulation and things like that. You know, you don't just put them in an empty fish tank. But maybe he needs a fish tank. Hello, baby-o bird. Do you have wild cockatoos where you live? I don't think they should be pets either. I had a pet cockatoo in the family for a long time. Yes, I do have, and they're assholes. So we have a lot of cockatoos. And there is one particularly that comes back every year that likes to play a bombing game on Tay-Tay and I. It will move through the trees to make sure that it's above us and drop walnuts on our heads. It's surprisingly good at this game. And yeah, cockatoos are so intelligent, and I agree. Puffers need so much attention, really. See, this is the sort of thing, I don't have this information, but if I were going to get one, I would thoroughly research, right? And make sure that it's going to fit. It's cute and funny. And they'll sit in the trees and mimic something that sounds like a suffering, dying animal. And so you will go out, because I'm in the country, right? This can happen. You go out and you look, and you get to the spot that you hear it coming from, and then you realize that the sound is coming from above you, and there's just this cockatoo staring at you with such glee in its eye, making this sound. No, they're interesting. Yes, I have, Rice Pudding. Have you seen how big goldfish can get? Yes, they turn into carp. They can get big. Very, very big. But cockatoos, yeah. They live for a very long time. They're very intelligent. I'd hate to see them just sitting in a cage all day. But yeah. Anyway, I'll continue with the video.
She loves to express herself. She's very reactive and emotional, which I love that about her. Some may see that as like a weakness or whatever, but I actually...
Being emotional is not a weakness. The way Roz weaponizes her emotionalness is a manipulation. And also being at the full behest, like every little thing that your brain thinks and then doing that can be problematic for somebody. Yeah, you sound like you love her. You just got in here and what is this, slop in the pan? I mean, clearly this is some grade A barbecue pork, right? I don't know why you're not getting that. Oh, really? They won't grow if they're not in a proper living space. Oh, is this goldfish? Yes, yes, I know that. I know that. Yeah, so maybe he shouldn't have fish either. Hello, Darcy. Maybe just no pets for any of these people.
Love people who aren't afraid to express themselves, because there's always going to be those people that are going to be like, you know, they're going to think that like they're being too much, or like they're...
Oh, hello. This is where he's about to go on about gross gender stereotypes. Okay, steel yourselves, everybody. Thank you for the warning. Rue, your friend took the retired Fred out on a feather tether, a parrot leash, on the bike trails with her. I may or may not have a chicken leash. I may or may not have taken chickens on walks. Nutty, thank you so much. Do not be fooled. This is not barbecue. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, we're ready? We're ready? Not me rooting for misogyny. Oh, yummy. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you have chicken leashes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not weird. No, Yummy does it too. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's go.
They're putting on a front or something, and it's just like, no, it's like... There are people that exist that have emotions and want to express them. So I'm actually going to turn this down.
She wrote, not me fully crying right now. Yes, humans do tend to have emotions and want to express them. This is not to do with any gender identity or sex or anything like that. It's just a human state. We can just leave it there. I don't know where this is going, but we can leave it there. Tell me. Tell me why. I already had a feeling Vera had a chicken leash before she said anything. I don't like to. I mean, my chickens are free range, kind of, but they're in a restrained free range situation. They have a lot more space than they need, put it that way. But I don't like to just let them roam because it is a working farm and there's a lot of predators. So they have their own fenced areas. But then if I want to take them out and they're, let's say a spirited chicken, they go on the leash. It's been such a long ass video. Watching him cluck with macaroni was maddening. Yes. Yes.
I think it's too hot. And I love how vulnerable she is. She's very brave for doing what she does online, despite like all the trouble she gets.
I will put out there, I know that Roz does have some, you know, especially unusual people that follow her that go too far. I don't doubt that it's a very tiny minority. But one thing I will say is that Remily should keep in mind he's getting one side of the story. And people are not just randomly hating her for the fun of hating her. That's not what this is about. She's done some really heinous things, including to minors, and like so many things. Her parents, her brother, her exes. There's so many things. That's why people hate her. It's not just for the fun of it. Oh, did I miss a beginning? I'm sorry, Roo. I think you missed the first part. There were 3 cockatoos who rotated the role of Fred. Oh, on TV's Beretta, she inherited one of them. Brave. Boy, she's an attention seeker. Is she ever? She really is. And it's worth remembering because I think there's still people catching up with who Roz is and what she's done, which is fair. And I think sometimes there's people that are still out there that don't understand why members of Girl World have come at her, like reactors of Girl World have come at her with the fervor that they have. And it is worth remembering at every turn, she's inviting all of this. All of this is not only with her consent, but her encouragement. And we can see that through her actions. She could very easily have not begged to get her way into Girl World. She could have just stayed in her little corner of the internet. She could have not out and out put rage bait, which we've just caught her doing. She could have not put her horrible behavior on display. This is all with her consent. And she's happy about it.
It's like, if it were me, like, I would have stopped being a content creator like a long time ago, but...
Yeah. Exactly. To my point. Exactly.
She keeps doing it. And...
because it meets several of her currencies to do so, as well as, like, enabling her lifestyle as well.
I feel like that takes a lot of strength, you know.
Oh, I love this conversation that's going on here. Sorry, can I just take a moment? It's so easy to torture animals that aren't domesticated. People don't understand how much even fish are like us in their complex needs and capacity for suffering. It's heartbreaking. We don't know enough about sea life to handle it. The closest we've got was dolphins, and even then that was weird. I agree. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. It's actually one of the reasons, I know it's not sea life, but it's one of the reasons why I subtly put chicken education into my content, because I think it might be fair to say that roosters are one of the most misunderstood and mistreated animals in the entire world. People raise them just for food. And in my experience, everything that I've seen, everything that I've read, and studies that have been done, roosters match the emotional intelligence of some primates and the intelligence of some dogs. These are fully sentient beings that we're slaughtering by the hundreds, thousands, hundreds and thousands. It's one of those things. I think it's good to have these conversations, and especially about, you're talking about axolotls. If they should not be pets, we should be having these conversations. Yeah. So, my point being, I tell these stories, I explain how they are, which is backed by research too, by the way. And yes, they do. They have such varied and beautiful personalities. I haven't met any two that are the same. They're as diverse socially as humans are, for sure. But my take is, if I can just be talking about this stuff, and I will always take the time to talk about other animal stuff if you bring it up, because maybe it'll change one person's mind and maybe it will save one. It's something, isn't it? In my view.
Putting content, like putting yourself out there despite like what people think about her and like opinions, both good and bad opinions, because she does have a lot of supporters.
She wrote, "Shout out to y'all, by the way. Heart, heart, heart." Rice pudding, thank you so much. I will always advocate for those who can't. You and I have that in common. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
She actually has like more support than she does hate. It's just the haters are the loudest, unfortunately. But over this trip, like, there have been some crazy things that have happened that some of which I kind of expected to happen, to be honest, but some other things were kind of like, what the fuck? Why would someone do that?
Oh, Nutty. That's a nice idea. Can we have an animal welfare stream and we can just talk about animals? That might be a cute idea. The only thing that I would be hesitant is sometimes people can get very weird around those sorts of streams. If I had some good mod support, I would definitely be open to that. Maybe we could even look at like donating the profits from it or something like that. Yeah. It's a nice idea.
Like it's creepy. It's creepy, dog. Like you're being a stalker.
I hope that on some level, at some point in time, he realizes that the quote creepy behavior that he's experienced with being doxxed, which again, no excuse for that behavior, I will say, is all at the hands of the fact that Roz did not protect you. She made it completely possible for you to be doxxed. She set that up in every way, shape, and form, and I don't doubt that right now Remily is not ready to accept that, but that is the truth of it. All of that happened because of her. You're down, Yummy? Okay, I love that. Yummy's chicken leash pick has rainbow leashes. Oh my gosh. Yummy, for sure. If we'll do that, yeah, I'll tee that up with you. Yeah. Because you know what I mean, right? People get weird. It's why I don't have an out-and-out chicken education channel. I personally, when comments come in, it's like it erodes away a little bit of my soul, and I can only handle so much of it. So that's what I would be tentative about. Emily, I'm with you as well. I've talked a lot about my experience. Emily said I've experienced actual stalking. That was not stalking, Remy. Yes. And it's one of the biggest criticisms that I have towards Roz is that she co-opts people's experiences and stories and then uses them in ways that are not at all that experience, and it completely undermines those who have experienced that. And I'm so sorry that's happened to you, because I would not wish that on anybody. But yeah, that wasn't stalking. That was a little bit of weird paparazzi stuff. Although I will say that, like, leaking his address, for example, that shouldn't have happened. But like I say, it happened because she made it possible. She wanted so badly to be claimed on the internet to say, hey, look, this man finds me sexy and attractive and wants me. I don't care about his safety. I just want everybody to know that. And that's a problem.
We made the pork loin, it was very tender, like it was falling apart. And so I didn't expect it to like hold together. Oh yeah, I should probably like move the camera, Remy. Oh shit. Let's see. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, there.
Didn't want to edit that out, Roz. No, just leave that in. Yeah, exactly. She puts him at risk. She puts everybody at risk except for her sister and her sister's kids. So she has exhibited that she has the ability to be able to put up those boundaries and not put people at risk. But no, she chose to put him at risk. Yeah. Ra's going to put him in danger. She's already put him in danger, but the longer it goes on, the more danger he's in.
There we go. That's kind of a better angle, isn't it? I feel like me and Rosie were kind of like, you know, yin and yang kind of energy, you know, where... Was it yin? Was it yin the masculine one? I want to say...
No. Is this where we're going to get into stereotypes? I agree. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember who said this. It was one of you, and it was a very apt observation. I am distracted by the state of this cooktop. This is not just what he's done today. This is extra.
Say it is. Y'all can fact check me on that. Whichever one is masculine. I believe it's yin.
Yeah. This is, yes. It's about balance. This is well said. It's always about balance.
Or is it yang? I don't know. Like, because me and her, we're in like a queer relationship, because she's bisexual, I'm also bisexual. Recently came out bisexual.
Very recently.
And I've started presenting myself as such. That's why you see like the nails, and like I'm trying to like...
Oh, I didn't realize that black nails was a bisexual indicator. Huh. Okay. So, I guess what he's... I'm gonna try and read in between the lines, because this is already starting to be bad. Rasputin, thank you again. The pot is them. Mushy diarrhea. By the way, queer. Thank you so much. Okay, so I feel like what he's saying, because men are allowed to wear nail polish. Men have been wearing nail polish for a very long time. Is anyone familiar with Motley Crue? They didn't even start it. Bisexual nails. So I feel like what he's trying to say is that wearing nail polish is quintessentially female, so he's showing that he's not just masculine, but he's also presenting as a little bit feminine, which, by the way, has nothing to do with bisexuality. As a staunch metalhead in that community, black nails have a lot of meanings to people, not just to buy them. And I am bisexual. Oh, you're going off. Oh, we're upset. Also, like, I understand dealing with his sexuality is a very new thing for him. And I've expressed before, I'll express again, I have a feeling that bisexual for him is actually the safe version of coming out. I suspect it may not actually be bisexual, but that's none of my business, and it's not for me to make the call, right? But he is in a heterosexual presenting relationship. And I understand that this is a new thing for him, and he's probably feeling very excited about having come out. And I feel like this is a bad take. Maybe it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's new, right? It's a new take, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Goth guys have been wearing nail polish since the 80s. Actually, I might even go one further because I'm pretty sure Ozzy Osbourne was wearing it in the 70s. Was he not? I personally don't see nail polish as a female or male thing, but, you know. Yes, I thought this might come up. The queer relationship without any queer dynamics just rubs me the wrong way. It does for me too. I agree. I'm bi and I bloody love kilts, but that's purely a coincidence. New gay. Yeah, I don't know. There's something to it. It's coming off a little bit naive and a little bit ignorant. It is going to annoy people. It's going to trigger people. Yeah. I I don't know how much criticism I want to bring to him because I know that he is still working this out. And like I say, I don't even think he's even begun to really get past the tip of the iceberg. That's my feeling. It's just my feeling. Yeah. Okay. All right, continuing. I'm already triggered.
I embrace my more feminine side.
She said absolutely loved that, by the way. Yeah, so he's talking about bisexuality and femininity in the same sentence. These are not the same thing. These two things have nothing to do with each other. I do kind of understand what he's trying to say. I wish she hadn't have put this on the internet though, because this is making him look very bad. Osbourne is hair metal and rock were also doing nails. Look at Kiss. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, special mention of David Bowie. Which, David Bowie, can we just talk about David Bowie for a moment? Absolute legend. And that's who Ziggy's named after, of course. A true rooster of a man. How does David Bowie manage to be both androgynous and hypermasculine at the same time? How is this achieved? He's such an icon. So many bands, so many stars. Yeah, she's awful at protecting him. Yeah. Anybody should have looked at this and went, you know what, the intent's really sweet, but I feel like I know the internet, I know my community, I know the quote haters, this is not going to be received well, so let's not put it up. Let's just keep it for us. I loved it, you know, that kind of thing. Confidence, was that it, David Bowie? Queer can cover sexuality. It's okay, we can say sexuality and gender identity. There's also a lot of complexity with bisexuals in a het-looking relationship, and bi erasure for sure. Character limits make it hard to go into. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Emily. The ankle made it a really great point that queer doesn't just mean LGBTQIA+, that it's also a socio-political term, which is something I hadn't considered, for sure. It has superseded its original intent, for sure. It gets worse. Definitely naive and immature. I'm trying to have patience because I could literally be his mother, but I'd stop my kid in his tracks if he said anything as misogynistic as Remy. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like he's too new and to have started this exploration of himself to start. This is such a charged topic. And by the way, Pride Month. Yeah, it was released 6 days ago. It's such a charged topic. Roz really, really should have edited because of this, right? Yeah, Rosie should have known better. You named your fish David Bowie. I love that, Yummy. A lot of bi-erasure going on here. I'm sure Remy has no idea, but that's kind of the point. He needs to listen and learn, not throw around concepts that can be harmful, for sure. But it is coming from a place of ignorance, though, isn't it? He doesn't know what he doesn't know at this point. And that's why I feel like it should have been on Roz to prevent this from reaching the internet. Yeah. As someone who's 26, I would ask that we not allude to his age as an explanation. Oh, sorry, no, let me clarify. That's a good point. I'm not saying it's his age. I'm saying it's his development, right? He is a lot younger than his chronological age. And also I'm referencing his newness to having come out. Like, it's possible that although he has probably been aware to some degree for most of his life, he himself has said that he's come from a conservative Christian family. He says that in relation to his coming out, not me. And I feel like he just hasn't had enough time to be thinking about this. That's what I'm speaking about, not chronological age. Yeah. Yes, this is a good point. Yes, because I also don't want to contribute to bi-erasure either. Bi people don't stop being bi regardless of who they date, but the relationship they've constructed is specifically heteronormative. Yeah, and he's standing here saying that he's in a queer relationship, which technically, yes, but that is going to upset people who are actually in queer relationships, who are outwardly facing queer relationships and dealing with the kinds of social issues that come along with that we all know are alive and present in everyday life, even though they shouldn't be. It is going to rub people the wrong way. Shall we continue, or do we need to rant a bit more? I'm okay with ranting a bit more if you need to. Dropping in for the end of the stream. Hello, Pegasus. Yes, it's not so much his age, it's about his lack of experience, his ignorance, and his naivete. Thank you, Rue. That is what I was trying to articulate. It's like they're playing house. It is. It really is. Absolutely. Zalfruit. It was a good point. You didn't mean me or anyone in particular. It's just a point you've seen a few times that bothered you. Yes. Yeah. Almost performatively heteronormative. Like opening the door. Yes. Yes. I agree. I agree. It's somehow straight, but your relationships tend to look a lot more queer than this. Remy, if you want to prove how queer you are, bring up the boyfriend you cheated with. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Okay. We're gonna have a lot more rants, I sense. Let's watch a bit more.
And I'm kind of figuring out like what my style is, and I like it so far.
And that's a good thing. I fully encourage that. I think everybody should do that. And I think to be able to do it without cultural expectations put on you or familial expectations put on you, this is important. I know that it's not related to gender or sexuality or anything like that, but I am presently living a life that I know that my mother would be disgusted by. And that by that I mean not living in the city, I'm living in the country. But I've never felt more accepted, more like myself in this environment, not to contrast these two issues. But my point being, familial expectations can weigh a lot on people exploring who they are personally. So I just caught your two-part comment, Emily. Thank you. So to expand, I'm a bi woman and my partner is a pan man. We definitely have privilege. We can walk down the street and not be attacked by homophobic thugs, generally speaking. However, multiple times our respective sexualities have come up in conversation and people say the weirdest bi panphobic stuff to our faces. That's appalling. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. And they probably say something so ignorant like, oh, at least you look normal or something to that effect. Vera, I'm curious about your thoughts on Rice Pudding's age switch theory. Where was it? Did I miss it? Let me know. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm sorry people treat you all that way, and thank you for explaining bi a bit more. Your own mother, the moment you finally came out to her, the first thing she did was imply that my partner would be upset by your sexuality, as you'll be ogling both men and women. Oh no, you choose your person, right? It doesn't matter anymore. It would be like saying, won't your male partner be upset that you would be looking at men if you were just a straight woman? That's absurd. How does adding a gender matter? I said, I think Roz wants to be in her 20s, and I think Remy wants to be in his 30s. Oh, Rice Pudding, that's a good point. Basically said they both come off age switching, where Roz seemingly wants to act like she's in her 20s. And Rem job. So I wonder what the transcript will do with that. Seemingly wants to act older than he is, because he's trying to find himself. But yet in other ways, though, he is showing age regression. So it's like he's selectively wanting to progress. What do I think about that? I think they're both in the grips of Arrested Development. I think he's trying to figure something out, but not effectively and not enough. I think she's not trying to figure things out at all, and I agree she's trying to regress. Okay, alright, I'm gonna play it a bit more. You know, we were doing so well at first, 5 minutes. We were ahead of time, and now we're 24 minutes in, and we've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. we started out strong.
I mean, I think I got a pretty cool aesthetic. That's just me, though. Some may not agree.
She put that picture in. She said, pretty cool, I'd say. Love heart emojis. Peep his new tattoo. It's a jellyfish. He has a tattoo in the middle of his bicep, and it's a jellyfish. Look, I don't care. Like, if you think it's cool yourself, that's great. I don't think it matters. But see, that's showing where he's at in his journey too, because he's still at that point where it's like, can you notice me? Can you think I'm cool? I think I'm really cool. I'm nothing like my family or the people that I've grown up with because I'm so cool, I'm so edgy, right? It's still seeking that external validation. Whereas it's not until you get really settled in who you are that you're just comfortable in your own skin and you stop giving a cluck about what anybody else thinks about how you dress or how you look. Edgar Allan Crow, you just came in. Okay, what's in that pot? We're not talking about it. Just ignore the pot for now. We're looking at the misogyny. Hey, Mouse, welcome in. You're being grateful we're stalling. The misogyny train is about to careen off the tracks. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Just in case anybody hasn't noticed, this is a very safe space for all manner of different people. So long as you're being authentically you and you're not hurting anybody in the process, I am so in support of you. And I think it's amazing if you can get to that point where you're comfortable in your own skin. I wish that for everybody.
Some may not agree. But there's just a...
Oh my gosh. Oh, Roz, what are you doing? What are you doing to this poor guy? Special shout out to the Dr. Pepper fit, though. He's in, like, Dr. Pepper jammies, and he's striking a pose. He's practically voguing. What is she doing? This is not kindness. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Pat. You feel the same about this space. Thank you for making it safe and lovely, Vera. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wow, she must hate him. This is embarrassing. She is embarrassing this man. Okay, so well said, Des.
A very beautiful harmonization of, like, both masculine and feminine.
Also, can I just have a small rant about, like, what even is masculine and what even is feminine? Like, there are, I'm going to speak from experience because I am feminine. I observe myself as feminine, right? So I have experience in this arena. There are so many different ways to be feminine. So many. The way that I experience my femininity is very different to the way somebody else might experience their femininity. And I just don't like this. Like, it almost feels like it's being pigeonholed in there is masculine and there is feminine, but it's so much more than that. And again, it does speak to where he's at in his journey, because he's really just discovering, like, he is excited, and I'm happy for him. He is excited that he can put on nail polish and feel a little bit feminine by doing that. Even though many of us have already said this can absolutely be a masculine thing. But it's just, I don't like the closed-minded and I want to say black and white, binary if you want, approach to this. Does that make sense, what I'm trying to say here? Yes, it would be different if it was him showing us these pics. Yes, Remy is about to school us on what masculine is and what feminine is. Is everybody excited? I instinctively want to bring a little bit of kindness to this because I know that he's new. I know. But it's going to be a hard take. Let's continue.
In our relationship, because I see it in both myself and in her as well. I don't think I've ever told her this, but for me, like, I do have, like, masculine, like, features, and, like, behavior, like leadership, knowing when to take charge. Leadership's masculine.
Sorry, everybody who identifies as feminine, you can't be a leader. Also, I have been a leader in a lot of different arenas. Successfully. I've also spawned leaders in different arenas. I'm not going to say that straight off the bat from what I've seen, Remily necessarily exhibits leadership quality.
Charge. And...
Oh, men take charge. Men take charge. Rice pudding. I think this is my favorite thing you've ever said. 404, leadership not found. Thank you so much. Spawned. Oh dear. You'd blow his mind. You're equally masculine and feminine. It just depends on what you're doing and around whom. I actually am really good at math and word problems. Okay, but you can only be a leader when you're identifying as masculine. Just take notes here, Des. Make sure you stay in your lane. Oh no, we're gonna get sassy, aren't we? Okay, continue.
Do all the hard labor. Because I like to work with my hands, you know.
Masculine does hard labor. Oh dear. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Tomorrow, actually.
I've done like some woodworking.
Oh. I'm triggered. No, keep going.
Did some welding way back.
Stop it. Oh, okay. I've done welding. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to because I identify as feminine. Oh, shit. My bad.
In high school, and I've built computers.
Oh my god, I've done that too. Oh, I'm a bad feminine identifying person. This is what I'm learning. Maxine, thank you so much. Oh, woodworking. So masculine. Oh, there are so many makers, so many female makers that are gonna be so upset to hear this. They've been wasting their life. Oh. Vera, you're again saying you're Remily? I am. Oh no, I'm not. Don't be spreading this, Yummy. Stop it.
As a kid, I was a little engineer, and that was what I wanted to do for a long time. Was be an engineer. That was kind of like the assumed path for me. I would still love to do like something engineering related.
This is bad. This is really bad. Roz, you shouldn't have put this on the... This is bad. You got a B+ in woodshop. You would have gotten an A if you hadn't missed sanding some glue away before stating. Shame, Des. Absolutely. Shame. The concept that men are meant to lead and take charge is intended to strip women of agency and value. Rhetoric of the patriarchy. And what did Remy do when called out? Double down. Oh, shit. She shouldn't have put this on the internet. This is cruel. Just like, do a voiceover or something. Just anything. He makes it even worse when he follows up on this with Rosie in a recent live stream. Do we know which live stream that is? Because maybe we need to do that on my next live. Your feminine woodworking breadwinning leader mum is rolling over in the tree I buried her under. Did she know that she was doing it wrong? Oh man, okay, I need to get through this because we're doing very poorly for time and I need to go in like, oh dear. Okay, no, we need to get through it. Let's it's okay. Mr. Chookin can like preheat and get dinner ready so we have a bit extra time, but I do want to get through all of this. Okay.
I guess like I want to pursue like other things, other passions. Like music, psychology, philosophy.
Am I to interpret that these are feminine things because he hasn't done these yet?
Or like something like art related. I'm leaning towards music.
I do all of these things too. No, Vera cooking is feminine. I'll be sure to tell Mr. Chukin that he's being feminine. He's a very very masculine kind of guy too. I always say that he is my Luke from Gilmore Girls. They even dress the same. So art is feminine, yes, and music and psychology and philosophy. Someone be sure to tell Rachel she's good. You don't know what you are anymore. Me either.
I was raised in a musical family. Both my grandparents were active in the church. My grandma played piano, and she was also a piano teacher for years. And
I don't know if he knows what he's saying. I don't know if he's just like rambling, but yeah, Picasso, feminine. Mozart, feminine. Piaget, feminine. No one tell Plato. Oh dear. Yummy. Confirmed. Feminist. It's the talking docu-series one. Thank you. It's labeled members only, but she opens it to the public because nobody was interacting. Okay, I think we need to cover that one. Thank you so much for letting me know. We'll do that next time unless Rachel does something ridiculous.
And my grandpa, he would like sing for the church, and he also like did some acting, in like musicals. Which, not like modern day musical, it's more like opera.
This is so well said, Aloe. Masculinity doesn't need to be announced, nor does femininity. Just be yourself, and people who like you will find you. Yes. Be authentic. It doesn't, yeah. We don't need to feel like we need to fit ourselves into one pigeonhole or another or some combination of. Just like, do you. It's fine. He's a bit muddled. Yes, I agree. I think he's rambling. I think he's not fully comprehending what he's saying. I think Roz should have caught this and gone, this is going to be torn apart. I'm not going to put the person that I claim I love through this.
Okay, this doesn't look bad, I guess. It's probably... This might be good enough, to be honest. I just had a thought. I'm gonna wait, though, because I want to try this first. So I'm gonna move it off. We're just gonna put a lid on it. I actually don't have the proper lid for this pot, but I do have an alternative. Let's check the baked mac and cheese and see how that's doing. Ooh.
Faux intellectual. My dad calls them pseudo-intellectuals. But yeah, same thing.
Oh, that looks gorgeous. Holy shit.
Subjective.
That looks amazing. I'm gonna pause the video here and take a short break, and
Wait until the live stream. The way she acts is like she never spoke with him about it until chat asked about it. Really? Oh, I'm very interested. Can I clean the stove? It depends, Yummy. Do you want to be feminine? Because I'm pretty sure you need to be feminine to clean that stove. Your choice. Turn the stove off, Remy. Everyone's distressed.
pick this up later. Maybe when the mac and cheese is done. So yeah, we're at 37 minutes. This video is gonna be pretty long, so well, 38 now. But bye. Alright, so
he just said 38 minutes. We're at 27. She did edit this. She left this in. Are you kidding me? Did she like this guy? That's not good. That's really bad.
The mac and cheese is done, and it looks beautiful.
Subjective.
Because of course it does. My girlfriend made it. You know, Rosie made it. Is it?
She said, "I'm smiling so much my face hurts. I miss him. Love heart, love heart."
Of course it's beautiful. But we are about to pull it out. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that.
Does anyone know the answer to this question? Ah, do you identify as rooster or hen? Because that might give us some distinction. She doesn't anticipate how people receive what she says. I don't think these things occur to her, to be honest. Honestly, I kind of hope they don't. Like, I hope you're right, because the alternative is nasty. You think she was focused on the food and showing that she has a man? Yeah, rather than trying to edit what was happening.
Look at that.
Oh, look how beautiful. Anyone hungry?
Oh shit. It was sliding off. Fuck. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, it's
How is it heated and it still somehow looks congealed? How has that happened?
like slippery slidey. I almost just spilled the whole thing on my stove. I'm so glad I didn't do that. This looks amazing.
Subjective.
I'm gonna throw on some seasonings on this.
She said, "Okay, this is bringing memories, bringing back memories."
So, gonna start with the basics. Black pepper and pink Himalayan.
Roz said, "PSA: Rosie's mac does not have pepper. I think it should."
Himalayan salt. I go with the pink Himalayan.
She said, "To be honest, I undersalted this, forgot to salt the pasta water, so the salt was needed." I would argue that it's not based on the metric ton of cheese that is in this thing. There's lots of salt in it. I do understand seasoning is a subjective thing. I just, I feel like maybe don't. Do the pepper, not the salt.
And salt because, I don't know, just tastes better. I hear it's better for you. I actually haven't done any research to see if that's true, but,
But I'm gonna say it anyway.
I like Himalayan salt rocks, like the lamps. Those are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the same thing. Good to go.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, it really does. The cheese has enough salt. It does, and there's so much in there. No pepper in mac and cheese. With no salt sounds gross. I'm sorry. Everybody is very torn in the chat. I'm amused.
I'm just gonna drizzle it. Oh,
Whoa. Whoa. No. No. Oh my gosh. That is... You know that there's dangerous levels, right? That is so much. Wow, that's like amber level. Is this guy's heart gonna be okay? That is so much. I'm fully, shooketh over here.
wow, there's a lot of salt.
She said, "Yeah, it really is, babe. Lol, what?"
We'll mix it in. It'll balance out.
Oh, No, it won't. It'll balance out in your kidneys, sir.
I'm gonna put some pepper on this. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go light on the pepper, my taste. Love pepper. It's like my most favorite thing. But we're gonna like, oh, that's gonna taste foul. Rice pudding, thank you so much. Your girlfriend can cook, but let me add cheese and salt. Oh no, that's really bad. Hey, be like, what up in there? We're still live, and it's horrifying. Just save yourself, leave now. No, don't, stay, seriously.
I like a lot of black pepper.
Vera the Shookin. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much, Joel.
Personally.
Oh, sorry. She said, we love that for you, sweetie. However, this is officially now not my mac and cheese. So this is too much salt even for Roz, whose palate is absolutely clocked.
Yeah, this looks beautiful. I might put some Parmesan on this, to be honest.
Oh yeah, let's add more salt. Yep, let's go. Let's go.
Ugh. Gonna loosen it up a little bit.
She said, not this part, raising my blood pressure higher than eating this amount of cheese would. Oh, Roz. I mean, I would say that that's not a good thing to joke about, but, like, oh, gallows humor for you. Can we say Roz is being salty? You think adding the pepper was the crime? Oh. I really love pepper. Pepper and paprika would be my two most favorite things. Or in context though, right? It's not everything, but overall those are my favorite things. And onion. Not in big chunks.
Yeah. Look at that. Just look at that.
You know what? I take everything back. These two are made for each other. Let's just leave it there. Let's just like let them go and you know, live in this world together, and it's, yeah, let's just do that. And hopefully they don't procreate. We'll be good.
It's gorgeous.
She said I'm stressed.
All right.
Hi, Editing Rosie. Okay. In case you're listening to this on like podcast mode or something,
Rice Pudding, thank you so much for becoming a Clucker. Welcome. Jump in the Discord if you want to. There's a whole lot of content with links to download. There's a whole lot of fun stuff. Whole lot. Take advantage of it if you want to. So she's about to get really upset about this pepper, not about the way that he was initially reheating the meal. Like, of all the things, we're just gonna, this is what we have an issue with. Yeah, just let them. Hashtag let them.
I've been putting lots of notes during this period of time because the black pepper, the salt's actually fine. The amount, but the salt and the Parmesan, like, look, I could see the argument where that's up to personal taste, things like that. But
No, seriously though, the amount of salt that is in that meal when you consider all of the cheese and all of the the loads that he just put on, and then you factor in the Parmesan as well, it's not a safe amount. Like, seriously, joking aside, what he's done there is really bad. If he was to eat that on the reg, horrible for his kidneys.
But this next part needs a trigger warning.
Right, spoiled kitty. For someone who uses a cup of salt in her green beans, getting offended at pepper is comical. And at the amount of salt used as well.
Baby, I love you so much. Like, kisses. If I'm gonna post footage of a mac and cheese war crime, I need it known that I did not endorse this. I told you.
What is this nonsense, Yami? Thank you so much. Vera doesn't love me anymore because she's Remily. I see how it is. Scar is blind, Charlie is short, Vera is Emily. I hope that was a typo. It's all coming together now. Rude. Absolutely rude. Thank you, Yummy. You posted this by choice. Oh my gosh.
You guys, I had no idea any of this was happening when he filmed it. He, bless his heart, he mixes this baked mac and cheese.
I know, right? Autocorrect. Remily, not Emily. I thought you really hated me for a moment. Like, whoa, what did I do to deserve that? Rachel's one thing. Emily's quite another.
And it just, this video is so sweet and cute. I love it so much, but this part kills a part of my soul that I can't explain.
This is so bad. This reads so bad. I know that she's having a bit of fun with him. I get that. But the whole tirade that he just went on about queer, bisexual, feminine, masculine, and she's carrying on like this over some salt and pepper. I really feel like this is an attack on him in some regard. She's so clucking embarrassing. She is. She is. Is it real? Bless your heart is one of the most passive-aggressive Southern sayings. Nice, pretty. Thank you so much. Sorry, but it's weird to make fun of your partner. Yeah, I agree with you, personally. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. There's a difference between banter and outright mocking your partner. This is not nice. I agree. And he's not in on the joke. He is the joke. And he's now been made a target based on what he said.
So, consider this your mac and cheese war crime trigger warning.
Don't you start cramblings. If Vera was Emily, that could explain all the Rachel videos. Oh, these are my mods, Nuggets. Can you believe this? My own mods.
I'm having so much fun editing this, by the way.
You should have had more fun editing this.
Okay, let's get back to the video. Bye.
I'm about to ruin it because I have to mix all this in.
No, I'm gonna leave that one.
Touch the hot pan. I wanted to push it to the side so you can see it better. Maybe this would be smarter, Remy. This would be smarter. There you go. Just look and admire the baked mac and cheese. We're gonna stir this up a little bit. Ooh.
Oh, that was in poor taste too. She said, help, I think I'm dissociating. That's gross, Roz.
Ooh. Oh, look at the
Please stop making those noises, sir.
strings. Look at the strings.
She said, I mean, that part looks great. Love Teeny's mac and cheese.
Get the camera. I just want y'all to admire these strings. Like, look at that.
No, sir, you can't make me. I shan't.
Oh, that's some nice string pulls. You like put on these strings and play it like a harp, you know, like.
She said, oh my god, that's adorable. Ugh. Oh, Darkwick, I'm with you. I need an adult too. This is obscene. I am so sorry. I don't know if this is YouTube safe.
Oh, this is gonna be delicious. I cannot wait for this.
That mac and cheese, she said that mac and cheese ASMR is popping off. Oh, it's something. And sir, I will say that unless you consume all of this or throw out the extra, you're going to get some really, really amazing bacteria in your system. What are we thinking? Like maybe some salmonella, maybe some E. coli. It depends who was touching it. Why are they both horny about this? I don't know. I don't know, but yet again, it feels like we're in a personal moment with them. She's a horrible person, a real dirtbag. This was a nasty move on her behalf. I didn't realize it was going to do that, for sure. Zalfruit, I'm not putting that on the screen. Nope, you can't make me. I read it, though. Yes, I did.
Like I said, it would loosen up after heating. But this looks amazing. I cannot fucking wait. Eat this. My girlfriend made this. I just heated it back up. She made this. She made.
Is that amazing to you? Imagine what he would think of an actual good cook. Like, would that just absolutely rock his world? It's Pride Month. Feeder confirmed? I don't know, because she's not going to be eating it, right? So I'm not sure. I'm a little confused on current predilection status. Yeah, this isn't a brag, Remy. No. No.
Made this for me to have. That's pretty cool.
His mum is a good cook, Vera. Well, now, based on what he says is good cooking, I don't know what to make of this statement. Roast pudding, thank you so much again. This looks like wasted food. Well, it's gonna be, or at least it should be, if he's being safe. It doesn't look like food, though. I don't know if I would sit down to this and go, yes, this is a good meal. Because Roz is controlling Remy. Yeah. Mac and cheese shouldn't sound like an adult film. Nutty.
Oh, and I do have a bath running currently. Might be at halfway right now, but I just want a big bowl of this right now. So.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Dude.
The pork might still be hot. Let's see. I hope it's...
I have to go eat dinner after this. Why? Why? Well, yes, Zalfruit, I put that on screen because it didn't have a particular word starting with P in it, okay?
Still hot. Give a little taste test here. Yeah, oh, I see it steaming. Yeah, it's still hot. I don't need to taste test it. But yeah, this is my dinner for tonight. And I'm excited. I feel like this meal deserves a proper ceramic bowl.
She said he's so sweet I could cry. Do we not usually use bowls? I don't know what that means.
Any of that paper bowl shit.
So are you telling me you use paper plates and bowls on the regular? This is not what millennial and younger is supposed to do. We're supposed to be pro environment, right? I mean, come on. We grew up with Captain Planet. What did we learn from Captain Planet, okay? Don't use paper plates if you're at home and you can do the washing, you twat.
No, no, no. Gonna make this look amazing. Ooh, I love the cheese here. It is stretchy, it is stringy, and it is just amazing. Amazing. I am so, like, grateful that she did this for me.
So I can see the size of the bowl and I can see the size of the pan, and with my lady brain I can deduce that the volume is not equivalent, so what's going to happen to the rest of it?
Yeah, it's like she never left.
She said, I want to be back so bad.
You know? It's like she's still here.
She said, about to cry again. Oh my god.
She did leave a lot of things behind, not just food, but just like little things to make her mark on my humble.
Oh, my brain is so evil sometimes. I'm not gonna say it. I feel like you know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say it. You loved Captain Planet. Which element did you all want to be? You wanted to be wind or water. Oh. Would it be too corny to say heart? Math? You're being kind of masculine there, Vera. Oh, rude.
Abode, my apartment. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
She said, all that fuss on my end, and that doesn't look bad at all, except for the pepper. His poor kidneys.
But we're gonna put some. I actually want to try it without pork first. I might need to let it cool down for a little bit. I have a sensitive tongue. Like, I need to let things cool down. If it's too hot, then it burns.
She said, he's not wrong. I've never met a man who loves lukewarm food like this guy. Okay.
Me, and that is not a pleasant feeling, so we want to avoid unpleasant feelings here. Cleo, what are you doing? You're always up to something. Always looking for trouble. Cleo is so curious, like, it's because she's young, like she's a little over a year old, I believe. I actually don't know when her birthday is, I just know that she was a kitten when I got her. So she's still pretty young. Ash is not much older, she's probably like a year older than Cleo, but this looks fucking amazing. Look at that. Alright. Moment of truth.
I'm not ready. I so didn't think that this was going to be how tonight went. Oh dear. Dude, it looks like shit. We get it. Mute buttons. This is an audio trigger warning. Yeah, so anybody who doesn't like to hear eating sounds, it's about to happen. I don't mind it, you know, because like I've also been diagnosed with ASMR. I don't know if you knew that about me. But I don't normally mind chewing sounds. It depends who's doing the chewing. But yeah, okay. Are we ready? We're doing it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not okay. Nope. It matters who's doing it.
That is amazing.
She said, I love how much he loves this. He like fully changed the he fully changed the flavor profile with all that salt though, just gonna say.
My girlfriend made this shit. Rosie made this for me.
My dude. With my skills, I could fully rock this guy's world. I do not want to rock this guy's world. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy. But my goodness, this is not good cooking, sir. You have been starved of flavor. Your palate is so uneducated, it hasn't even entered primary school yet. She said with Remy's creative liberties. Yeah, because that's what ruined it.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Yeah, we're not even gonna care. We're just gonna let ourselves go.
Oh well, we've come this far, why not? Yeah, go nuts.
Baby, that is amazing. That shit is good. Like,
Ah, does this even resemble barbecue pork at this point? Like, I'm trying to imagine, sorry if you can hear my stomach, it's actually rumbling. It's not in response to what's going on the screen at the moment, and I feel betrayed by my digestive system right now. It's dinner time, okay? But like, I'm trying to imagine what would be the description of what's in this pot at the moment that would make me go, oh yeah, no, I can see that, but it's not barbecue pork. Beef stew? I mean, with no veggies? It would look like a pretty sad beef stew. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he'd never let you go. He'd probably chain you to the bench. Oh, no, this went too far. No. I cook for one man. That is not barbecue pork. Oh, and he's just gonna add it to that mac and cheese. Oh.
slap that on there. I really like the color of this. It's a very nice.
Rice pudding, thank you so much. Far too generous with your shenaniganizing today. Thank you. Look at the bottom of the pan. Are you talking about the saucepan? Is he gonna, like, show it in a sec? That looks like the Can Wolf brand chili. Look it up. Maybe baked beans? What? What? If this is where are you from, Aloe? Are you American? I'd be concerned if this looks like baked beans. I'll look it up. Wolf brand chili. I'll look it up.
Brown color. Because, you know, there's different shades of browns when, like, you're dealing with meat and stuff. This is a very, like, vivid, like, saturated brown. You don't want, like, brown that's, like, kind of gray, kind of a dull color, like, just doesn't look good.
Oh my. Does it ever?
This looks rich. I love that. I'm just gonna mix this in. Oh, by the way, Rosie texted me earlier and said she just landed in Florida. I probably have some texts from her just waiting for me to respond. But I am in heaven right now. I am not on this earth because this is fucking amazing. Oh my god. This should be illegal.
She said, "Aw, I don't know." Like, to me, it makes sense that his palate is clucked if he's eating out a lot and he's eating a lot of high sodium, high fat foods, like if he's eating McDonald's, for example. He is overloading his taste buds so much just to get any flavor through. And she actually does the same, which is why I'm kind of saying maybe they just are meant to be. You know, maybe we just let this go. It's fine. It's fine.
This shit should be illegal. This is fucking... Oh my god. More of this, please. This is fucking amazing. I wish I had a bigger stomach.
See, if we're talking about predilections, he's kind of like, if what people are theorizing is correct, that he is an active participant in feederism, could this be backwards, right? He's feeding himself. He's clearly got something with food based on how I'm reading this. Although, if you've all ever had a meal that you've literally dreamt about, I'm just saying it can be like this for sure. I don't think this food should be like this. But, like, I just wonder what this means. Do you know what I mean? Because if everybody's theorizing that he wants to feed her, for example, she's not eating this. She made it, is it possible that he wants to be fed? Yeah. Pat, right? Great minds. Just gonna say. There's something weird. You think it's very mocking. Hello. Raw woolies. Very mocking troll energy. Kind of hope you're right. You don't read this as praise or sincere at all. I kind of hope you're right. I really do.
Or else I would like eat all of this. I get full pretty easily, unfortunately. I'm just not a big eater. I don't really have that big of an appetite, unfortunately. I've always kind of been like that, like for most of my life. I haven't really had a big appetite for things. I do have cravings, but I hate to leave. I gotta check the bath because it's been running for a hot minute.
Gotta check what? Oh, the bath. He took one bite and said, I wish I could eat more. He's gonna throw it away. I hope he throws away. I hope it doesn't go back into the fridge. That would be far worse. So why cook up the whole thing? That's so wasteful. I hate it. I hate everything about this. What? Who requested this? Shame.
It's at about halfway, like a little above half. I am just gonna be so content.
Stop doing that. Stop it. I beg of you. Stop that.
Tonight.
I'm going to dream about this tonight. This is going to get into my dream. Do you know, the other night I slept so badly because I dreamt that I had to live with Amber Lynn. This is getting into my brain.
This shit is fucking amazing. I wish there was a way y'all could, like, taste this through the video. Like,
oh, I think we can, sir. It's fine. And the sniffing is driving me up the wall.
is there a way to, like, send taste through media?
You've done it. You have been successful. She said they should invent that smell-o-vision for real. Yeah, Aloe, you think he's just a can't speak. You think he's just neurodivergent. You have a kid with, what is ARFID? Unfamiliar with that term. And literally no appetite. He can't feel bodily sensations. Oh, that would get complicated on several levels. Yeah, you have an inkling he's neurodivergent. I think it takes one to know one, doesn't it? I agree with you. No, bro, I'm good. No, you haven't. Yeah, his stirring / playing with the food adds to how much I feel like he's doing the making a big deal of the food to try to distract from how little of it goes into his mouth. Yeah, actually. Good point. Very good point. Yeah. Aloe, I won't put that up and I won't say it just in case. I'm not sure if some of those words are safe, but yeah, like a pickiness. Because neurodivergence of different kinds can cause pickiness or eating the same thing all the time and things like that. Yeah, for sure.
I want all y'all to try this. I'm trying to think of, like, other things to add. I don't think it needs anything else, to be honest.
She said it really doesn't, babe. Haha.
Look at that shit.
She said, he's so proud, it's so stinking cute. Please stop. Please stop. Here. Oh yeah, let's chuck Dr. Pepper on it. Why not?
I'm an addict for Dr. Pepper.
She said, as of uploading this, he actually hasn't had one in about a month. So proud of him. Okay.
Or, you know, my blood is probably like 50% Dr. Pepper.
No, it's sodium for sure.
I mean, I live in Texas, so I guess it makes sense. Dr. Pepper is kind of like the state drink, the state beverage of Texas. I'm already starting to get full now.
He and Rachel have that in common, as we learned. Dr. Pepper? Yes, that's what I was thinking too, Cramlings. It's behavior that, you know, aligned with Eugenia's end of the spectrum. Thank you for using my terminology. Which also often has people who, along with not eating the food themselves, they like the control of feeding food to others. Absolutely. Absolutely. I experienced that when I was at her end of the spectrum too. I've always loved to bake. For some reason, that the fear that was constructed in the kitchen didn't extend to baking for some reason, although I couldn't use the like saucepan for anything. It was exclusively like mix it in the bowl, put it in the oven. I used to love to make really sweet treats for people around me and feed it to them. I understand that mechanism happening.
I hate it. I just want more of this. Baby, this is amazing. I'm already starting to get full, but I really want to finish this.
He made so much food. He's eaten like 4 spoonfuls. That is so wasteful. That bothers me on such a deep level. Why would you make all of that food if you weren't even going to eat an entire bowl worth? Don't do that. That's not okay.
Because I need to eat more. I'm underweight for
She said he's come so far in 2 months.
my height by a significant amount. I really need to get better at like eating more and stuff. It's not like I haven't eaten anything. Like I don't have like.
Glad she muted that.
Like, I just have a low appetite, and that's kind of.
What I will say is that what he's describing can sound like the atypical variety of the condition that he's describing. Hope that made sense with all of the censoring. Maybe that's the case, or maybe, like everyone's been saying, maybe it's just a neurodivergent thing where there's some food related issues in that kind of area. I don't love that he's kind of putting this particular topic out there. This should have been edited out as well. But as we've learned from Roz, I don't know if she likes him very much. Roz did make him a lot of food, so I think it could have been overwhelming for Roz to have left that much. Possibly, yeah. Thank you so much, Rice Pudding. What am I going to do with you? And Roz has a high appetite. Yeah. They're going to bring out the worst in each other in that respect. Yeah. Combine those Eugenia behaviors with the Stefan behaviors and you get Remily. Yeah. This might be the candidate, because what if we're not talking about a predilection, you know, where there's a certain kind of gratification held? What if we're talking about a condition that is funneled into what looks like predilection territory, right? And it's an issue because if that's what we're talking about, his version of the condition will essentially feed and perpetuate Roz's condition. Is everybody following what I'm trying to say here? There might be something here. So the intent is different, the reason is different, the result is the same. That would make them so much more toxic for each other than we thought if that was the case. Hello, Moab. Welcome in. Yeah, Patry, that's what you think is going on. I have had a similar conversation with Nikki T about this. And I don't want to go into her story because it's her story to talk about, but she seems to indicate very similar idea that she thinks that's what's going on too. So yeah, yes, I think we're onto something. We have uncovered a layer, my nuggets. Let's celebrate with not watching him eat this shit anymore. Just kidding.
Always been. I really need to hurry up and finish this because Rosie's probably texting me right now. Because she just landed in Florida. So I need to kind of speed this up. The last bite. That shit was fucking good.
It does make sense. And what I was gonna say, what I was gonna say is sometimes what you see with, especially young men with high metabolisms, is if they eat a lot of the wrong food, they can actually stay really underweight just because their body, the machine that it's running, is not getting the sufficient nutrients and protein and things like that that it would need to start to be able to put on weight, right? But the fact that he says he has a problem with his appetite makes me think that that's not it. It sounds more like the other. It's interesting. Very interesting. Food for thought, if you will. Oh no.
Love that. More of that. More of this, please. More.
And that overdoing it, that, oh, more of this, please. This should be illegal. This is amazing. But also, at the same time, oh, I can't eat anymore. You know, I wish I could, you know, things like that. There is an interesting development happening here that we're honing in on, for sure. Yes, and that's a good point too. I was just thinking that. I love how we saw no bites. We don't know if, like, put it this way, I'm fairly sure it went in the mouth. I think we heard that, but we don't know if it was swallowed, right?
More of this. I'm gonna hurry up and get off of this video. I want to talk to Rosie and I also want to take my bath.
And another thing, sorry to keep pausing, another thing that I will say is that conditions do or can present a little bit differently in males. It's more of a cliche around the female side of things for some reason, and it might just be, you know, that cultural ideal that men don't have feelings or they don't experience emotions and things like that. It might be that men over time, over the decades, have gotten used to hiding their feelings about things and maybe not just showing them to the world that in the way that women tend to do. I'm using male and female, by the way, as the generalized categories because we all know it's so much more complicated than that. But what I am saying is that the atypical variety of this condition can look very, very different in men, right? And yeah, it's complicated and can run a lot deeper as well. It's just, I don't know, it's a whole conversation I can't really have on YouTube, but I think we're onto something, is my point.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah.
She said, oh my god, he's so cute, I can't. Now, what I will highlight here that I'm concerned about is alfoil went on the pan and the lid went on the saucepan. This looks like storing it for later use. I hope he didn't. That's not good. That is pork and that is cheese. Neither one of those things will do well being constantly reheated. And pasta, too.
Peace.
I don't even know what to say. I'm sharing this because I think it's just such a kind gesture. I love this video. As much
You did harm to him by releasing this. You are so ignorant. I'm so mad at you right now. I'm not over the crankiness that I have with her trying to steal the victim's stories of this paradise thing. I'm still mad, and I'm mad about this too now. I'm not I'm not done raging. Hey Rex, welcome in.
Just always joking about the mac and cheese and stuff. Like, before this moment, he was so unsure.
And you know what? I sit here, I want to humanize people. I really do. And I'm not sitting here dehumanizing her. I'm not. But what I'm seeing when I'm looking at her is nothing but selfishness oozing out of every action that she does. All of it is selfish. She is so caught up in her main characterness. She is unwilling to look up and look at anybody else. No problems, Rice Pudding. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you.
About being involved, like, publicly. He's always been such a private person. I genuinely, like, obviously it's been 2 months since this was filmed, and it just
No, we're approaching 3, Roz. Come on now.
didn't even, like, compute to me, you know, how this could all turn out, and just with everything that was happening during the Texas trip and everything on, like, the back end, like the bad
Stop feeding the trolls.
stuff, the harassment, the doxing attempts, the wellness check, where someone sent a wellness check here for me when my brother was home alone, you know, like, all these
Still feeding the trolls.
things that have happened. I can't express, like, what it means to me that he has been so supportive and wants to be a part of my life, including my internet life. And yeah, I made a lot of jokes about the mac and cheese and all of that, and that's, you know, that's just for fun, right? But this was the sweetest fucking thing.
Yummy. I was putting together what you said, but I get hungry too. Oh, you mean bad trolls. Feed the yummy, not the people who take paparazzi pictures. Unless that was you too, Yummy. Do you take a flight over to the mainland temporarily? Yes, we're back to this again. I read a quote that our physique can be a public disclosure of our private habits. It's certainly true for Roz. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
And he's done so many sweet and incredible things. I feel like I don't even know where to begin with that. And I genuinely feel like the luckiest girl in the world. And, like, I know this video is kind of cutesy and whatever, and I know some people love to hate on that, but this brought me so much joy. And
No, I don't hate the cutesy stuff. I think it's weird that it's posted on the internet, but outside of that, that's not the major issue here. And I think clouding the major issue is a disservice to everybody involved.
I cannot wait to see him again.
Yes, Aloe, I've been saying the same thing. Yes, I have a theory that she is getting ready to sink him. When he leaves, she'll proclaim he's a misogynist creep and a feeder, right? She's been setting him up for certain falls since the beginning. I don't know if he sees it, but it's not until you kind of put together her other habits and patterns that you see what she's actually doing. No problem, Nutty. Definitely get some sleep. We're nearly done here anyway. Not much left. But yeah, there's a lot that she will be able to point to when he inevitably disappoints her and leaves, that she will destroy his reputation. And that's problematic if he's studying at the moment, but then he'll be seeking a career and all of this will be online. And it will look true because she will be able to point to receipts that we know have been set up, but they're there. And he's fallen for it every single time.
And I wanted to put even more notes than I did, but I didn't want to, like, be too distracting with the notes on the screen. But he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Hands down. Hands down. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day wherever you are, and stay true. Bye, guys.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how trauma bonded are we? After all of that? Man, on my channel here, I have my history turned off so it doesn't know what I watch. The selections are interesting. Just ignore that. Yeah, so this was really bad. This was really bad a few different points in it, and I thought, oops, sorry. And I think that the food prep was the least of our worries. 11. We are 11 out of 10 trauma bonded. Oh dear. And to release that during Pride Month as well, that's just absolutely heinous. And yeah, we will definitely cover that live. I might be able to grab it and actually edit out the bits that that are pertinent to this conversation. We are now all besties. Oh, like we were before. But yeah. Yes, I think enough has been said. Mr. Chukin has been preparing the dinner. You know, totally feminine of him. And I guess I'm masculine for letting him do it. But thank you so much, everybody. It is a doozy. It really, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in and chatting, and thank you for all of those who were lurking. Thank you so much for all of the beyond generous super chats. I appreciate you all so much, and big thank you to the replay nuggets because they matter too. But thank you so much, everyone. That is all the clucks I have left to give. Stay golden, my little nuggets, and I'll catch you next time.